back, everybody. Sorry about that. My computer decided, you know what? I don't feel like working today. No, my computer blue screened for the first time today. We had been live for almost 9 hours without taking the screen down, and it turns out that it just couldn't handle it. So there is a chance we are actually going to be joined, possibly by Sean Capri on the chat here, which would be very, very exciting because, of course, Sean is about to go live himself, doing his own live stream of live streamness. So hopefully we'll be able to get that going. That's what I'm doing, in case you're wondering, before we start. So we actually just finished Guts Man. Now we're gonna go do Cut Man, and go from there. All right, let's do this. Let me just make sure that Sean isn't messaging me before we go. Alright, let's do this. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing the headphones now, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that's why. It's because I know that the call might be coming at some point. Oh no, we fell down. It's been a long time since I've fallen down that hole. Oh my god, Sean Capri is saying hello. Alright, we gotta pause for a second. I even waved to Sean on camera because he's probably watching. Just grab this health. The one time he jumps high is the one time I jump. It makes me sad. Yeah, why not? Off to Lickman. Come on, there we go.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, there's a phone call going on.
A phone call's happening. Ryan
God.
Turford.
You can actually hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you loud. Like, you're super clear. Not like that Joseph who comes on all the time. It sounds like shit.
What are you talking about? Joseph sounds like a Georgia peach. It's fine.
Well, I don't even... Why would it... Georgia peach doesn't make a sound at all.
You don't know that. Well,
That's true.
And, I mean, if you throw a Georgia peach, it may just sound, at least.
I think I'm making an assumption. Riboflavin's in the house. Purple Monkey also in the house. Guys, I'm talking to Ryan Turford, who's at twitch.tv/Ryan Turford. You should go over there and say hello. I'm going to put it in the chat here.
My God. There's going to be so many more people than there have been the last hour over here. It's going to be great, guys. There might be 1 or 2 people.
What game are you playing right now? Are you back to the same game?
Oh, yeah, I'm still playing Mega Man 1. I kept playing while the computer was rebooting, because as soon as Sean joined my stream, it was so epic that it crashed my computer. I had to reboot my entire setup. It was very exciting.
And I even like, hey, everybody on Twitter, go visit my good friend Ryan at twitch.tv/Ryan Turford.
Literally, the second you sent that, it's when it froze.
Son of a gun.
I know.
Oh.
Well, it's okay. My computer blue screens all the time. It's old. It does that.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Ribo, you need to help him. Ribo's here just in time. You're here right in time. Ribo has helped me. He's like, I told him like random problems with my computer. And he's like, that sounds like a power supply issue. And I'm like, how did you know that? And he walked me through all like the troubleshooting and everything. It was crazy, man.
Nice. Yeah, my computer just, for whatever reason or another, it just can't deal with the Windows kernel. It just corrupts all the time. It's probably just my hard drive. Probably just needs to be replaced at some point, but it's very, very exciting.
Guaranteed Ribo can help you. Ribo, I don't need to like volunteer your services, but if anything comes to mind.
I think he just volunteers his services, the poor guy.
I don't think he's obliged to anything, but if something comes to thought.
Oh my God, Sean, I'm so excited. You know why I'm excited?
Tell me.
Because out of all the times I come hang out with your chat, this is the first time I've actually been on the call.
We're on a stream.
The call, but I've never been on the call. I usually just make fun of Joseph instead.
Oh, well, he just goes on rants and just like you're free. Feel free to go on a rant of your own if you like.
I could,
but I don't anticipate it.
I was gonna say, you already know I'm not the ranting type, Sean.
No.
Unless, of course, you want to hear the entire backstory and development history of Friday the 13th for the NES, or Night Trap, or something along those lines.
I'm not against it. You
probably don't want to. I actually am a little tired, and I don't know if I want to go into the spiel right now, because, as you can tell, I've been playing Segway. I've been playing for Extra Life all day today, since 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we're on hour number 10. So my voice, as you can probably tell, a little bit dead.
It sounds great.
Really? I don't know. I spent like 4 hours talking about speedrunning The Messenger with a speedrunner who came in my chat, and we were just had a really cool dialogue going back and forth. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. That's been the highlight of my day today. I got to learn how to one-shot a boss, how to clip through walls through that game. It's great.
Holy snap. I need to play that. I want to shout out Purple Monkey Entertainment. That's Jonathan Brown. He said that he followed Ryan.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
That's pretty sweet. You had a great strategy with Bomb Man that as I was watching a moment ago. Are you playing Mega Man 3?
I don't know. I'm still playing Mega Man 1. So basically, I actually, Sean, did you play the new content for Assassin's Creed Odyssey today? That just came out?
No, I just saw it popped up just as I was firing this thing up. The
nice.
300 thing.
Yeah, I actually just finished it not too long ago. That's why we switched to Mega Man, because I was like, all right, I don't have anything else planned because I'm max level on AC and I don't want to keep playing this.
You're maxed out?
Well, yeah. I mean, I maxed out a while ago before I finished the story, actually. But I maxed out. I've pretty much got all the achievements other than a couple of them. Like some of the tedious ones, like upgrade your ship, for example, requires an enormous amount of wood in order to do that, for example. And I just haven't gone back and done that yet. But
I'm nodding knowingly at wood.
Yeah, but I really love that game, and so I went and played that before I played Mega Man. So I was like, okay, let's see how many Mega Man games I can actually finish before the stream's over. My guess is I think I can beat Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 before I finish the stream.
Today?
Yeah, just all in a row. It'll be great.
It would take me 3 weeks to do that.
It's probably going to take me about half an hour to 45 minutes to finish Mega Man 1. And then Mega Man 2, that's actually probably the shortest one. That'll probably take me about half an hour. And then Mega Man 3 takes about an hour. It's the longest game in the series. So I would say about an hour.
It's funny to me that you say one is shorter or long. Like, aren't there the same number of bosses in every one of them?
No, actually, it's funny you say that because first of all the Robot Masters in Mega Man 1 is there's 6 of them, but the rest of the games there are 8. But
Robot Masters, do you mean bosses?
Yeah. But
so
then,
I'm just such a dum-dum. I've never heard that before, but of course it's not just boss.
Yeah. So after the 8 Robot Masters or bosses, you then go to Dr. Wily's castle. You go to Dr. Wily's castle after that, and Dr. Wily's castle has 4 bosses. But starting in Mega Man 3, what they decided to do is actually give you not 1, but 2 castles to go to, each containing 4 bosses.
I'm just impressed you know all these. Like, how many times have you played through these games?
Well, I've beaten Mega Man 3 close to about 200 times. Ballpark.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've beaten Mega Man 3 about 200 times. And
there's no way.
Yeah, it's easy. It's fine. That's only like 200 hours, Sean. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh my! I suppose.
And to be fair, Sean, I don't know if you knew this. I've actually beaten Super Metroid even more times than I've beaten Mega Man 3.
You have not.
Yeah. Today was my 624th time beating Super Metroid.
Oh, how are you keeping track? What the heck is that? Oh, thank you for the bits.
Oh, I like
Purple Monkey. Wait a minute. Titties for the biddies.
I
give him the titties for the biddies.
Oh no, I keep track of it in my head, Sean, because I'm OCD like that.
But is there something wrong with your brain that it's able to keep track of that? Like, is that like a
no?
Like, are you on the spectrum?
I mean, I could be. I don't know.
Maybe. I was just watching a clip from Rain Man, and I was like, do you think Rain Man could fly right now? Dustin Hoffman playing that character.
He could. He could probably do it. No,
what if they do a sequel?
My mom is actually the same way, where for some reason our brains like to categorize a whole bunch of useless information like that. Because again, this is information that isn't going to help me in any way, but my brain just decides to keep it instead.
I'd say it helped you great in this moment.
It's true. I mean, at least I got to wow you, Sean. At least that's something.
I'm always wowed by you, man.
Excellent.
And people say Canadians are just like they underestimate our amazingness.
Now, to be fair, Sean, I haven't beaten Super Metroid at 100% that many times. I've only
that many times.
Today I only maxed out at 85% item completion instead of 100%. But
man, why just start over? Just delete that.
I know, just reset, right? To be fair, I have literally the 100% layout mapped in my brain, and it's never going to leave. I have a feeling. So it's just one of those things I don't even need to think about. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to speed boost and then shine spark here in order to get this super missile pack. It's very exciting.
And yet you still are able to put in how many hours into Assassin's Creed? Like you're still playing the new games too, and the old games.
Oh yeah, well, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I've only put close to 110 hours, which isn't actually that much when you really think about it.
I'm doing like so many things at the same time here. I've got your stream open, and it's so funny seeing like you're sitting in the corner there playing Mega Man Legacy Collection. I got your whole schedule here. Snap! Oh crap! Look at this.
I know. I actually put a schedule on the bottom. We're gonna play a Sega CD role-playing game pretty much the whole day tomorrow, provided that we decide to do that. I put in basically like 6 or 7 hours because I don't know. It might not take me the entire day to finish it, but it might just take the entire day to finish it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
I like how that works out. I want to say hi to Lee Navarro in the chat. It's good to see you, man. I'm sorry I'm not playing a PC game. Hey, Ryan, did you know that I bought a video card?
I did. I saw it. It's very impressive. I'm actually kind of jealous. You should just give me the graphics card instead.
I could give you my old one. If you want to see, it's over here. It's really old and dusty.
I can't see you.
Hang on. Well, I'll show everybody else. I don't know why this. I don't know. I got to do something with it. I was gonna put it in Chelsea's computer.
I mean, if I look at your video card, Sean, how am I supposed to beat Fireman?
I don't know. Look at this thing. Look how dusty this thing is. Yeah, you beat him. You concentrate. Look at that, Lee. What do you think of that? Oh, it's upside down. I don't even know if you guys can see this. God, that thing is enormous. Yeah. For what it is, this thing it's heavy as shit.
Does it get the job done, Sean? Is it really good?
The old one is not good. This is the old one. This is super old. This is a GTX 660 Ti.
So that one's no bueno, what you're saying.
No bueno, for sure. This is definitely no bueno. It did have HDMI on it, so I guess it's not that old.
Oh my god, I can see your chair now, Sean. If it makes
there, I'm back. I'm back.
I also see the Mystios in the corner as well. You're playing Assassin's Creed.
Dude, this game is great. I'm putting off Red Dead Redemption because
I'm so happy that someone else I know is playing that game, so I have someone else to talk to about it.
Assassin's Creed or which?
Assassin's
Red Dead.
Creed.
Yeah, I haven't played Red Dead yet.
Yeah, I haven't played Red Dead either.
Game. I absolutely love this game.
Yeah. So I wasn't wrong when I was like, oh, I'm gonna give it the highest score ever for our review site, which is 98%, because it was really, 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 really good.
I'd say it's definitely up there, man. And I feel like I'd be splitting hairs at that point between like a 10 or 95 or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I felt it in my heart that it wasn't a 10, but I couldn't go any lower than like 97. So I don't know. When I review games, usually like a number just comes to me, and that's usually the number I go with. And 98 was the number that came to me, Sean, when I thought about Assassin's Creed.
That's the way to do it. That's really all the numbers can be in the end.
Exactly.
Ryan, I need your help, and I need the help from the chat. Should I kill this grandma?
Well, Sean, as someone who always plays evil in every video game, the answer is always yes. Kill everyone.
Murder. Yeah, straight up murder.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do. This is a good example, Ryan, of what I want to do for as many streams as I possibly can this weekend. Because I'm not doing my own stream.
Okay.
But I want to do this. I want to either I'll be on my phone and jump in a chat or something. I know that Lee says I should definitely kill her. Okay, so far 2 votes. I think I'm going to be killing her.
Good.
So stay tuned for that. I want to I don't know, because I know how tough it is to do Extra Life, and it's very hard. And depending on the time of day, there could be a lot of people, there could be no people. Yeah. So if it helps people,
that's what
the stream.
That's what I'm gonna be doing. Don't tell anyone. I'll be doing that at work this weekend, but I'll be doing that all weekend pretty much. Because a lot of people for sure need some people in their chat. I know a lot of kind of funny best friends need our support this weekend with their streams, because I know a lot of us on the team will be streaming this weekend, and I know that not everyone gets some love in their chat, so we got to send some love in their chat.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought I was gonna kill her.
Maybe,
what the heck happened?
Maybe you chose to listen to your conscience and not kill her.
Well, I thought he was gonna kill her. Oh, she's just gonna get to. What happens if I hang on? I want to save this.
I'm trying to think about where you are and whether or not you actually do end up killing her.
I think this is just seems to be a side quest. I kind of met this doctor who told me to go get some herbs and whatnot.
Oh,
and then I learned that is. I can't kill her because that was straight. Yet. I cannot kill her. That was straight to that. Okay. Well, I tried, Lee. I tried. One last try, and she just kind of shrugs it off.
She's just like, whatever. You're just shooting arrows at me. It's fine.
It's all good.
It's only because your arrows aren't on fire, Sean. That's what's the real problem.
Oh snap! I need to go dip them into a flame.
Or in poison. You need some poison.
I do like my poison arrows.
You and I probably play this game very differently, Sean, because I've noticed a lot of people play it differently because I basically pour all my points into assassination and then have all my weapons tipped with poison all the time. So
that's the ability. Well, again, you're not looking, so you can't really see.
Oh, I'm looking now.
Okay, so there's an ability you just kind of do the poison thing, like
there's that, but you can augment your weapons with the engrams or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head.
Engraving,
that's what it is. And you can basically have them so that they have poison on all the time. And the poison,
I feel like
the poison damage is based off your assassination damage. So, yeah. So I just kill everyone slowly, Sean.
Yeah, that's horrific.
That's actually the way that the fire damage works as well. The fire damage is based off your warrior stats.
But what about, okay, so you engrave a weapon, and it takes all this stuff, it takes resources and whatever, and then you get then you level up and get a better weapon. Then you just leave that behind?
Well, no, usually what I do is I take a legendary weapon of some kind, and then just have it engraved, and then I upgrade that weapon as I play. That's actually usually how I play that game. But everyone plays it different.
Yeah, that probably would be good. I feel like I'm leveling up so often that I'll just quickly outgrow it.
Well, I find usually the way when I was leveling in that game, what I would do is I would take a legendary weapon which would have the best stats and basically upgrade it every 5 or 10 levels. And then that would be how I would approach that. So you don't need to upgrade it at every level, Sean. It'll still probably have better stats than what you already have. Like any blue you'll get at your current level, even if it's 3 levels down from you. That's just how the stats work in that game. It's really weird.
I think I need to try that to get it.
Yeah. You gotta do the optimal strats, Sean. Otherwise, I gotta say you gotta get good.
I know. Well, that's the thing. I'm not good at these types of things. The number games just mess with me. All I do, I'm such a simpleton. I just that number is larger than the last number, so I guess I'll use that weapon now. That's pretty much.
To be fair, that's not a terrible strategy.
I mean, it's not the opposite would probably be worse. That number is a lower number, so I guess I'll just use that one now.
It's more just I like the color orange, Sean. That's it.
That's true.
After all, I just like cheating as well because I just cheated in the game I'm playing. It's very exciting.
Did you really?
I used the pause clip to kill a boss. It's very exciting.
So that boss
in Mega Man 1, what you can do is it's the only Mega Man game to feature a pause button that actually just pauses the game. And you can actually, if you tap the pause button, it will just cut, if a projectile is touching an enemy, every time you pause and unpause, it just kills the enemy. It hits the enemy and then it just dies. It's very exciting. And I just fell off a cliff because I wasn't paying attention because I was telling you this great story.
What would you think if I just sort of put your screen off to the side and took up a third of my screen?
I'd feel like there's so much pressure on me, Sean. I now have to play really well, as if no one was watching me before.
Okay, you get at least a bit of my screen.
I'm just
for the time being. Let's see what we can do here. Because I want this to work. Oh, it's okay. Except I don't have my chat anymore, so I can't. Oh wait, what if I do this?
But then they're missing half your Assassin's Creed screen, Sean.
Oh, Zyger's here. Zyger, hey, how's it going, man?
Hello, Zyger.
Zyger says, don't waste material leveling up legendary gear pieces, only legendary weapons.
Well, Yeah, like that's pretty much what I did. Also, why am I using the cut blade on Cutman? We don't need to do that.
This is great because I get to watch your game and my game at the same time.
This is like the worst run I've had of Mega Man 1 in a very long time.
It's been a long day, guys. Ryan Turford, which hospital? Tell me about the hospital that you're fundraising for, man.
So we're actually raising money for sick kids, which helps all the hospitals in Ontario. So, of course, you can find out more information if you go to my Extra Life page, which is extra-life.org/participant/Ryan Turford. Or if you just go to my Twitch page, in the description of my chat, my Twitch, you'll find the link right there to find all the information all about the charity, as well as you can donate right there if you are interested in donating. It definitely helps out, especially as someone like me who spent a lot of time in children's hospitals as a child. It's always good to make sure that they get some funding. So, yeah, that's why we're here. We're here to help the big, beautiful kids, as Tim Geddes would say.
I think that Extra Life just keeps it's just on this crazy trajectory. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like every year it's getting bigger and bigger. There are more people who are fundraising, and the people who continue to do it year over year fundraise more and more and more. Yeah. And it's just bonkers, man. It is so crazy. I love it.
Well, it's changed a lot since I first started, because this is my 4th year of Extra Life, and yeah, even since I first started, there are so many more tools available for people to use. There are a lot more people doing it. Like game day is going to be huge, I think, this year. I think there's going to be a lot of streamers. So I think that more and more people are getting into it than ever, and I think it's easier to get into it this year too, for sure.
Well, they fixed a lot of things for like the cross-border stuff, Canada to the US and US to Canada, because it was a little messy for a little while there, to be honest.
You could only donate in US dollars, which was really weird before.
Even if you were in Canada, like people who donated to our Extra Life in Canada were charged US dollars. And so that was like they would donate $100 and then see on their credit card $130 charge.
Yeah, which was crazy.
That's not fun.
Yeah. Because that was the #1 piece of feedback I got from people who donated for me was just, I wish I could pay in Canadian dollars. So then you could actually figure out how much you're actually donating. To be fair, you really could just go to Google and then calculate the conversion, but no one wants to do that. I don't want to.
But I didn't even realize that. I remember I've only done it 1 year, and I didn't realize that that's how it happened. I figured like I picked a Canadian hospital, so it probably should do it in Canadian dollars, and it totally didn't. So I felt really, really horrible because people were like I said, like they just didn't. It's not like they didn't want to donate. It's just they didn't want to donate. Like
they didn't want to donate as much as they actually ended up doing.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm about to fight a clone of Mega Man, Sean. I'm Mega Man, and I'm gonna fight Mega Man.
Oh, a clone of Mega. Oh, look at this.
Guess what? I'm gonna cheat again.
How?
All right. Watch
this. The pause.
Yeah. So Mega Man, what the clone does, he actually just uses whatever weapon I use, which means if I use the elect beam like this, he'll just stand in the shot and then fire it back at me. And it's easy for me to dodge it. So I can just sit there and just shoot him like that, and then he's dead.
What?
I had like no health, and I just powered my way through it. To be fair, I didn't know that this was a thing as a kid, and I beat this game a couple times as a child, but it wasn't until I watched Colin Moriarty play this game, and then I learned the trick, and now I can't play it without it. So I blame Colin Moriarty for this. It's his fault.
That's fair. Yeah. Zyger says sorry doing Haunted Forest, which I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
But legendary gear pieces have a special perk. Once you get all 5 pieces of a set of all 5 pieces of that set level up to the strongest piece.
Yeah. Similar to gear sets. Yeah, if you get like all 5 pieces of gear, you get like some really strong effects. So it's
dude, I didn't even realize that was the thing. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I don't know if I have any examples of
like if you did you have you started doing? Oh, I guess you wouldn't be doing the arena or anything at your level. There's like a set for killing, like climbing the mercenary ladder, for example, or there's There's an arena in the game where you get armor pieces from there.
How have I not seen that yet? I feel like every 10 or 15 hours, this game is like, hey, here's another giant portion of the game you didn't even know was in here.
There's actually cultist sets for hunting down all the cultists as well.
That's the thing that's the last thing I'm referring to is like, I can't believe, look at this. Like, I just want to hunt all these suckers down, man.
I know. I like basically as soon as they introduced that feature, Sean, I just went crazy. I was like, I'm hunting all these motherfuckers, and that's my job for the next 10 hours is killing all these guys. And then I did, and now I'm sad because I want to kill more cultists, but I can't because they're all dead.
Yes, you can.
No, I killed all of them.
Oh, no, I guess if they're all dead, hunt their bones.
I can hunt them again if you want, but it won't help.
You can. Too bad you can't like jump into somebody else's world. That'd be the next thing of Assassin's Creed's shared worlds.
Yeah, like the next evolution of them. I mean, it's almost Destiny like with the gear sets and stuff anyways. Like, I would love to see that multiplayer stuff. But they don't want to go back to multiplayer, I guess, after what happened with Unity, I guess. It scared them off.
Is the Temple of Poseidon the same as Poseidon's Temple?
I believe so.
That's got to be the same thing. Southwest of the Temple of Poseidon. So that's here? His house is within Chalky
look at that
City.
pretty picture of that bird.
I'm figuring this out. The Zyger says the cultist on the top right branch gives you the Wonder Woman set, and I got it, and I love it so much. Dude, that is awesome. Oh, man, I just need to...
It's the game that...
This is why I'm not... It really is, and this is why I haven't started Red Dead Redemption yet.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm ever going to start Red Dead. I don't actually have Red Dead yet, so I don't even know when I'm even going to buy Red Dead. I will at some point. I'm sure, but we'll see. I mean, I'm too busy.
You're smarter than me.
Well, it's more just I picked up Soul Calibur this week, Sean. So I've actually been playing Soul Calibur a lot.
Yeah, the biggest release this week, obviously.
Well, obviously. I really like fighting games, though, so I picked up Soul Calibur because I love that.
I know. You pay full price for Soul Calibur. That's hardcore, dude.
Not only did I pay full price, I bought the season pass, so I actually paid more than full price.
Oh my god, did you really?
Well, they tempted me. They were like, by the way, we're throwing 2B in this game from Nier, and I'm like, yep.
Oh, that is sweet. Man, there's too many games. There's not enough time. I'm just I'm a whiny, complainy son of a gun. But Nier is excellent. Nier is one of like my favorite gaming experiences in a long time, and I just didn't get to do it, man. I feel like I was falling in love with that, like people back in the day would have fallen in love with Metal Gear.
Yeah.
And I just never had that for Metal Gear. I get the appreciation for it, but the controls are always so rough for me, and I don't know. I don't even know why I'm comparing the two, to be honest with you, but for some reason...
Well, Metal Gear is also a tough game to go back to. Like, it's a game that doesn't hold up well, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like, I think the later... As the games go on, they hold up a little bit better. But if you go back and play MGS1, it's tough to go back to the top-down Metal Gear Solid gameplay from that game. Whereas something like Metal Gear Solid 5, I think is probably a little bit easier to get into. But even then, I had a tough time getting into that game because of all the really weird, like, base management systems and stuff you had in that game. Like, it just wasn't clicking for me the same way as it did for Drew. And it's funny because when I look back on it, because that's a game that didn't hook me, yet it was the game I voted for Game of the Year as, because it was the one game Drew and I could agree upon on our show at the time.
Well, was that just the year before Brock came on board?
Yeah, it was. That was 2015.
2015.
Yeah, which was
that was the wrong
time ago.
Yeah, that was but 2015. What the heck else? You had June was 2016. Oh yeah, The Witcher. And, yeah, Overwatch I think won that year for the Video Game Awards.
My personal game of that year was Life is Strange.
Wasn't that Uncharted as well? Uncharted 4.
No, that was 2016. I think. I could be wrong.
You might be right about that.
I'm actually pretty sure it was the next year.
Oh, was Bloodborne 2015?
I thought that was 2014.
Or was that even 2014?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that right after the PS4 launched?
Yeah, it was like the year after PS4 launched, I think. Because I remember one problem with Bloodborne was like the load times were awful for it.
Is it really? Has it been that long, man, since I've been kind of like writing or doing. Like it just that seems too long ago.
I know it seems really weird when you think about it, doesn't it, Sean? Because
Oh
I think
my
about that all the
God.
time with Game Moose. I'm like, I can't believe we've done this podcast for almost 4 years. Like it blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean, how many episodes have you guys done?
We're coming up on 150. Like we're on 145, I think, this week.
Good God, good God.
It won't end. It's the show that never ends.
It just keeps going on.
There's
and
too
on,
many
my
dick
friend.
jokes, Sean. We can't stop.
The show is so good,
Can't
man.
stop, won't stop.
What's happening here?
He's telling you some kind of story, and you need to listen to him, or else you're not going to know where to go.
I know.
Whereas I'm killing Dr. Wowie.
I cannot wait to kill this dude.
Spoken like a true evil person, Sean.
I know, right? Take it out of context. Is Mythios like a female mercenary?
It just means mercenary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they wouldn't have to change that for either character.
No. I just now always refer to Cassandra as the Mystios. I need to go check up on my favorite Mystios every time I play that game.
Zyger agrees with you. It's Greek for mercenary.
Yeah.
Someone's got to die.
I know. I now constantly find myself saying Malaka as well.
I know. That's a good like. Malaka.
All right, Sean. 1 game down, 2 more to go.
Are you serious, man? You're crushing it over there.
This was slow. This was a terrible run. I had to continue twice. That's a point of pride for me, Sean. Never continuing.
Yeah, but you're 10 hours into your stream.
Nah, that's fine. I'm also playing on the Xbox controller, which has a shitty D-pad. Sorry, Sean. It does.
That's okay.
However, the never-ending battle continues. Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace.
Oh! Oh no! What?
You killed
Oh, I was
them,
trying to
Sean.
save them.
You
I was
killed
trying to
them.
save them. This guy's so dead. I'm so angry right now.
Get him, Sean. Get him.
Are you serious? You son of a bitch!
You speared
I'm
him
just
in the
gonna
face.
rain up. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna poison you all to death.
Make them die slowly, Sean.
It will be a slow death.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's gonna be a fast death.
And then just throw your smoke bomb and then hide and then just sneak up on each one of them. Then you're speaking my language.
These mother suckers. That was devastating.
Ow. That looks like it hurts. I don't actually use spears too often, so it's refreshing to see someone else use the spear like effects essentially. Like when
I like it. I like giving this nice big wind up and then just like swinging it all the way around me. Gives you a nice.
Nice.
I let both Zyger. I was trying to kill him. I didn't know they were gonna kill everybody else. Maybe that was clear.
Maybe they're
and
just
I wasn't
like,
paying
we're gonna
attention.
kill you were gonna kill me? Well, I'm gonna kill these hostages then.
She even like kind of closed her eyes right before he cut off her head. Oh god, that is gut wrenching stuff. I did not sign up for this. I signed up for climbing walls and assassinating people in the face.
So killing them sneakily instead of having like a guy holding them hostage kill them instead.
That didn't feel good. Where am I even going now? Okay, so you're on Mega Man 2 now.
I'm on Mega Man 2 now, so I'm starting.
How many
fresh.
passwords do you know off by heart? I bet you have a password. Or two
I actually don't have any
memorized.
of the passwords saved. Well, it's because I beat the game so
Okay.
quickly. I don't need the passwords, Sean.
Good point. Good point. Yeah. What was I thinking?
I actually have to memorize some of the passwords from Mega Man X games for some of those games because they're longer. But yeah, I haven't actually memorized any of the passwords for any of the Mega Man. Normal games.
Man. Hey, Warren is in the house. It's good to see you, Warren. I hope you're doing well, man. Jonathan's still here. Good to see you too, man. We've decided that Jonathan would be a good hugger.
Oh, what
Yeah.
evidence is there to support this, Sean?
Well, he's been told that he's a good hugger, actually, for one thing.
Well, that works. If someone else in real life has said this, then I'm inclined to believe it.
Okay, Zyger says, okay, finish my first run of Haunted Forest. It's that new event game mode for Destiny 2. Snap!
Oh, okay. Drew was talking about this.
Oh, I think my window of your stream is getting a little framey, so I'm just gonna close it for a little bit. As I get notified that the Edmonton Oilers just beat the Chicago Blackhawks 4-0. I cannot believe I didn't watch that game. I can't believe I didn't watch that game. I love the Blackhawks. I got a Blackhawks jersey in the closet.
But you're from Edmonton. You're supposed to cheer for them.
I know, but I really like the Blackhawks, and of course I would be cheering for the Oilers. That's why I want to watch that game. Like I just both teams. Like why?
I retract my statement then. I only said them on your behalf, Sean, as
That's fair.
a fellow Albertan. Although you're from the other side of Alberta than I am.
Yeah, Ribo is. That's why you need to connect with Ribo. You guys are homeboys.
Oh, is he actually like a Calgary person or a Toronto person or what? What's
No, he's a Calgary person.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, man. Look at this Canada all coming together.
Although to be fair, I can say this all I want, but I was born in Fort Mac, so I'm really like closer to you, Sean, I guess.
Yeah, which doesn't really make much sense to me at all.
Yeah.
Like how's anybody born in Fort Mac? It's kind of like
I'm amazed people even live there. Let's be
me
real.
too. Fort Mac, for anybody who doesn't know, Fort McMurray is essentially, you guys remember that scene in Lord of the Rings where they start to grow trolls out of like the mud and the dirt in the ground and stuff?
So
and he just kind of reaches down. Yeah, that's I think what Fort Mac looks like, and I'm pretty sure now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure that's how people are born there. They're mostly
so
just
you're
like
saying
grown
I'm
out of the ground.
Guy? Is that what's going on?
Well, you're definitely better than that, but you're just your birthing process is similar.
Good Lord. To be fair, I mean, any place 6 hours north of Edmonton, like no humans need to live there.
Good God, that's crazy. I never think of that. That is very far.
I mean, when I lived there, Sean, there were no roads that went north of Fort McMurray because in order to go north from there, you had to take a plane.
Where you're going, you don't need roads.
Well, it's true. You're not wrong in this case.
Where do I kill the rest of these people? Like, where can I follow up on the killing that needed to be done? I don't know. There's no way for you to answer that, so I apologize for asking a stupid question.
Well, I'm looking over and I'm again trying to sift through the hundreds of hours. Well, the 100 of hours I've spent with that game. It's not coming to me.
Oh my God, it's Joseph. Hang on a second. Zyger said something crazy here. He said, also, yeah, if both of those people die, all the kids there become orphans and get sold into slavery.
Oh my God.
There's no way. I mean, that actually makes a lot of sense now that we're seeing it all play out. But shit, man, I can't deal with that crap.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Sean, I did the exact same thing you did in that situation. I just killed everyone. And I laughed while doing it.
Son of a... What the heck is Chelsea wearing? Chelsea just tweeted at Chelsea Capri 23. When you go shopping unexpectedly and realize your footwear isn't very appropriate for public. She takes a picture of her feet and she's got these fox slippers on.
What?
Bad Bidam wants to know who the sexy voice he is hearing. That's Ryan Turford from Game Moves Podcast.
Hello, Mr. Bad
You guys should all... You should just be subscribed already, but if you're not, Ryan, tell them where they can find your stuff.
You can find our stuff over on game-moose.com or podcast services around the globe, except for Spotify. You can't find us there because we're not good enough. But pretty much everywhere else you can find us. Where podcasts are. You can also find us on YouTube. We don't have 100 subscribers, so it's just a random set of characters.
YouTube.com. Oh, let's get you to 100 subscribers for God's sakes.
No, 50, we get to stick with 53, Sean. That's enough.
No. We need to fix that. We need to get over there. I don't know why I'm fighting these dudes all of a sudden.
You just ran into a restricted area, I'm guessing?
I guess so. I thought I was just reading a message board, and all of a sudden these Spartans start killing me. That's okay. I can handle them.
They just didn't like you very much, I guess. They didn't like the fabulous gear you were carrying. They wanted it for themselves.
That's fair. Yeah, they want to just pick over my lifeless body with all my sweet gear.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, man, I could get that armor set for myself and get the cool bonus.
See, wouldn't that be amazing? Like that's like the Division Dark Zone kind of stuff right there.
Exactly. God, the Division 2 is going to be so good, Sean.
I know. I'm so pumped.
Yeah.
And like I think people understand what these games are supposed to be now. Like I feel like people didn't. I was very aware of the fact. Oh crap! I am on fire. I need to leave. And I'm dead.
Stop, drop, and roll, Sean. No.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe that works. You just got to do a roll and it works.
Yeah, you died though.
Babbitt says I'm finally good enough for Spotify. I had to sacrifice my iTunes feed for the Spotify gods, but it's really. Did you really have to do that?
Yeah,
Yikes.
you have to do. You basically have to go on. I think it's Libsyn specifically for all your podcast hosting in order for it to work. I could be wrong.
Screw that.
Drew was telling me there was a very complicated reason why we weren't going to do it, and I agreed with him because it sounded.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Screw Spotify. Spotify thinks it's so great.
Spotify is great though, Sean. No one likes Apple. Apple is the old school. We like Spotify now.
No, we don't. Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Yes, sir.
That is so fetch.
You know, I've never seen that movie, Sean.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I
The
know.
movie's excellent. Some people don't even know what we're talking about. I think that movie came out when Zyger was born.
Possibly. I guess we'll go do Metal Knight now. Man, I'm cruising through this. I haven't died yet. Maybe this is the run that'll actually make up for my terrible Mega Man 1 run.
Zyger says he's bringing it back. Just you watch. Maybe he doesn't know what we're talking about.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Zyger sort of sounds like the type of person who's probably actually seen movies, unlike me, who doesn't really watch movies that often, unless they're terrible, because that's kind of what I do.
Like, what's the best movie that you enjoy?
The worst,
the best worst.
movie?
I'm sorry, the best worst movie. What's the best worst bad movie?
I would have to say The Maze the movie. Sean, have you ever seen The Maze the movie? Do you even know what Maze the
Sounds
movie
incredible. No, but I bet it's just you're lost in like a cornfield or something kind of like that.
You're pretty much right on the money. It's an hour and 45 minutes of a dude lost in a corn maze.
Yes.
And then the movie ends. He finds his way out. That's it.
That's it.
He like trips over the corn and stuff. He like falls over a bunch. It's great.
How do I watch that? You know what I've been realizing lately though, man? Because like we do most of our movie watching on Netflix, and lately we've been very specific in the movies that we want to watch, and a lot of times they're not on there, man. Netflix is great for like I don't know what I want to watch, and you flip through like that'll do.
You just grab any random movie, I guess, on Netflix.
Yeah, like it works for that sense. But like if I'm ever like I want to watch this movie, and like I don't know, man, things come and go so quickly on Netflix that chances are that it's not gonna be on there. So all of a sudden I'm like, do I need to be buying movies again?
Yeah. See, I actually I don't buy movies. I actually rent movies more often than not. Like that's kind of my thing. I don't usually go out and buy them because I don't actually have a Netflix subscription. Well, I do this month because Castlevania and Daredevil are back. But
oh snap!
When the month is over, because I've gone ahead and watched them, I will then be relinquishing my Netflix subscription. And then I just rent a movie whenever I watch movies because I don't watch a ton of movies. So like I usually spend maybe the same amount of money every month I would spend on Netflix just renting like the 2 or 3 movies I plan on actually watching. So that's kind of the way I usually do things. But again, I'm a bit of a weirdo because I don't watch a ton of movies or TV shows.
I don't watch definitely I don't watch TV shows. I don't really miss it, but I do miss watching as many movies as I used to watch.
Yeah,
movies are good, man. You just 90 minutes, you're good.
But yeah, I haven't been like that in a while. There's too many games to play and too much anime to watch in order for me to watch TV or movies, Sean. Although I did spend the last couple days watching all the Halloween movies in a row. So I did that at least. I had that going.
Oh my god. You have like marathon strength for some of this stuff though. Like you're built for extra life.
This is what happens when you don't go outside and you don't have kids.
Yeah, but I couldn't do that before. I've never been able to do that. There's maybe been a few like major, like even like Lord of the Rings. We used to watch all the Lord of the Rings movies before. True. I remember going to see, oh my god, The Return of the King. I remember trying to watch the first 2 movies, the extended cuts, and we couldn't get through those.
Yeah, they're tough to sit through. That's like 12 hours of time, Sean.
Yeah, but still, like I don't know.
Yeah, I was one of the crazy people
were young
when Return of the King came out. I went and watched all three of those movies in a row in a theater, and that was probably the worst movie going experience ever because
it
was
really?
so long. It was so long. Like by the time Return of the King came on, everyone was like ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, no kidding.
It was so late at night too, like because it was for a midnight showing, so Return of the King didn't even come on until midnight that night. And then you were there at the movie theater until like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I feel like they don't do that anymore.
I think they did that for Star Wars when.
Oh, did they?
When The Last Jedi came out, I think they did something similar.
I'm just not hipping with it. Not
I know
Zyger, who's.
I think they did here in Toronto, anyways. But
Zyger said, "I actually didn't watch that movie. I'm just very fetch."
Oh, okay. So he knows that he's fetch without having to see a movie interpretation of being fetch.
I think that's actually the definition of fetch.
Sure.
That's how you become fetch.
I don't know enough about fetch to be able to respond in either way, so I'll just agree. I'll just nod my head.
Bad Bit has an important question, and this is actually really bugging me. This is kind of like a humble brag of Bad Bit here.
I'm excited.
Because here I am trying to like wrap up Assassin's Creed, even though I'm nowhere near that.
No, you're not even close, Sean.
But I need to get my satisfaction from this game before I move on to Red Dead.
Yeah.
And I haven't even started Red Dead yet. And I've listened to podcasts who are 100 hours in, and here's Bad Bit in the chat saying, should I finish Red Dead tonight? I think I'm at the end of Red Dead because, it's been out for 6 days now. So I should probably just go and finish it now. What the shit?
I mean, maybe it's not actually that long, Sean. Maybe it's only like 20 hours to finish. I don't know.
Maybe he played for 15 hours a day for the last 6 days, and then he's right on.
To be fair, that actually sounds like something Joseph would probably do.
That is incredible.
If I know Joseph in any way, shape, or form, it sounds like something he would do.
He says, I really did. He played for 15 hours a day since... Yeah, that math adds up.
Excellent.
Zyger says I'm level 47 and only on chapter 4 of 9 in AC.
Yeah. To be fair, some of the chapters
There's 9 chapters?
There are 9 chapters, but some of the chapters go by much faster than others. Like, some of the chapters just take forever, and some of them don't. So,
where can you see, aside from it telling you, like, when you're in the next chapter?
It just tells you. No, there is a way to check, but my brain is blanking on it right now. I think it's under
You're doing
quest.
like 16 things at the same time.
Like if you look at your Odyssey, like if you highlight your icons, I think it tells you.
So are those like? Am I on chapter 2 right now? There's 2 blocks. Does that mean I'm on chapter 2?
No.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I'm pretty sure you're on chapter 4, 3 or 4.
That sounds about right. I think you might be right.
It'll also tell you on your save as well. Like you'll actually have it written right on your save data.
Smart, yes, of course. Nope. I do not see it. Huh? 30 hours in though. I 30 hours in. Is that good? Did I do good, guys?
That's
30
good.
hours?
I mean,
that's good.
It's commendable.
I'm a dad. I'm a dad. Yes, let's talk Smash. Ryan, did you get all the Smash news?
I did. I woke up really early this morning and watched the Smash Direct, which is one of the reasons my stream was a little late today because I was watching it. But yeah, I was actually really excited to see the announcements. Yes, they're kind of disappointing considering the fact that it's the last Smash Direct. Like it was like they were the type of announcements you would have hoped would have been when they revealed Smash and not the end. But I still thought like we got all the information that I wanted to get from this game, which is we know pretty much everyone that's in the game, we know all the features, and it looks like a game I'm gonna want to play. And it looks anime as hell, and I'm all about that, of course.
Dude, you're just in time. We're just talking about the Smash Direct that I didn't watch, but I'm talking to my good friend Ryan Turford. He's streaming for Extra Life at twitch.tv/Ryan Turford. That's TURFORD.
Thank you.
Did you just spell out the last name?
Yeah, I still spell it the last name. Because no one ever knows how to spell it. That's just how it works.
We're co-streaming right now in a weird way. I can't wait for squad streams, man.
Yeah.
Come out next year on Twitch.
I can't believe that it's finally going to be here, and it won't just be a Mixer exclusive feature.
Yeah, son of a gun for Mixer. Well, Mixer had some cool announcements today, too, that I haven't looked 100% into. That I probably won't until we record the next Xbox drop.
I was going to say, because Luke Lore probably will know what's up with Mixer.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. I think that it's kind of neat because he kind of just stuck with them even before they built all these things in. Like, I was drawn to Twitch because of all the things that you get on Twitch. You get like the affiliate program and everything like that. And Chelsea's home. Ooh, what did she bring me, guys? What did she bring me?
Is it a set of those slippers just for you?
No, everybody wants to see your slippers. You're not wearing them. They're a little bit swollen. I'm talking to Ryan Turford. Chelsea's gonna blow her nose.
Good.
Look, guys, look.
I'm waving and saying hello, by the way.
He's waving. Brian's waving and saying hello. She's blowing her nose. I don't even know. I got a Dairy Queen Blizzard.
Very nice. Very nice.
What kind is this?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter cup.
She chose
Big
wisely.
old straw. How am I supposed to eat this? So the whole thing, Ryan, I was delayed because I was something wasn't sitting well in my stomach.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna eat this.
Okay.
This is bad news. This is bad news. I don't
Aren't
know
you
if I
supposed to eat
spell
it
this out
way?
for people.
Like, how else would you eat it? Like with your hands?
Well, yeah, of course.
Really? Oh my God,
Yeah.
Joseph waved to me in my chat. I'm gonna wave back at Joseph.
Thank you for the treat.
Everything was on sale at London Drugs.
Oh my God, you guys. Adam Leonard would be so mad at me right now.
Why? Because he's doesn't like peanut butter cup blizzards. Is that it?
Well, he doesn't like people who eat food on podcasts.
Oh, but this isn't a podcast; it's a stream.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that, there's a
probably
difference.
pretty close. I feel like we're doing like a stream cast right now.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, we do that all the time on the Game Moose podcast, and he seems okay with us, so it's probably okay.
Dude, I really like that show. Babbitt says peanut butter is love. Peanut butter is life.
Oh my God, Mr. Badbit,
God,
he
this is so
followed me
good.
on Twitch. Thank you, Mr. Badbit, for following me on Twitch.
Let me go back to your stream for a little bit. We're gonna still hang out with the chat.
This way you can eat in peace, and everyone can watch me play Airman's level.
Pretty much, that's kind of what I'm going for.
I'm done half the bosses, Sean. If it makes you feel better.
It does make. Oh, let's watch this ad together.
I still have two more hours left of my stream, Sean, to finish 2 more games. I think I can do it.
We'll let that ad play out. Well, I'm gonna put the link in a couple more times, guys. Go over there. Everybody, go over and give Ryan a follow. Follow everything he does. Follow him on the Twitter at Ryan Turford.
You know, I post
Exactly.
every 3 days on Twitter, so you can get hyped about it.
Or follow Game Moose, game _ cast.
Actually,
Game-moose.com.
We're all the things. We have all the things over there.
Game Moose on YouTube.
That way, if
telling
people
you.
check out our stuff, our most reviewed video won't be me opening anime figures anymore. It'll be something else, something that's more actually relevant. Also,
Why is it? That's a man. Maybe that's your niche. Maybe that's just a new thing.
maybe I should just do an anime cast now, Sean. That's just me opening anime figures for an hour in audio form, so you don't even see me. It'd be great.
I've turned off my selfie cam, so I'm just chowing down on this ice cream.
You now officially need to change the game you're streaming to eating, because that is an official game that you can stream.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, there's a whole category on Twitch for eating casts. Just like
What?
IRL. Yeah, it's got its own category. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's just called food. That's where all the cooking streams and stuff go. Because people like to do cooking streams, Sean.
There's a whole other world out there, man, that I didn't even know.
Yeah. Yeah, my roommate, she used to do baking streams every week. Like, that was her thing.
And people tune in. I guess like you can get pretty cool camera angles and stuff, especially with like all those videos on Facebook all on my feed.
Yeah.
And they're like,
They're
hey,
some of the
look how
most
fancy
important.
this looks.
They're like some of the most popular streams and videos out there are baking streams.
Everybody eats.
Yeah. Where everyone likes to see cool food. Also, I don't know why I'm switching to the Leaf Shield right away, but I need to pepper Airman with Blast first before I switch to it. But God, I'm such a noob right now, Sean.
Good God. What happened to my chat? Where did it go?
I think you hit it underneath Airman, like a silly person.
It's entirely possible.
Fucking Airman.
Oh, somebody's like playing a flute in my game. I'm like, who the heck is playing a flute?
There's just some random person in town just playing a flute.
Yeah.
That actually sounds a lot like that game that happens.
Okay. Oh man, there's so much ice cream here.
I like how I'm carrying the stream and I'm not saying anything. I'm so happy right now.
No, man, you're good. You're good. I apologize. I was not expecting.
No, don't apologize. I'm happy you get good food to eat, Sean. Everyone's well. I worry about you.
Thanks, man.
Hey, look,
I eat too much.
just in case you want this password, Sean, I put up a password for you. It's very exciting. You can find out how to enter the password to get straight to Airman.
Man, I suck at Mega Man so bad. Like, you're on a whole other level with this game.
That's also because I've been playing Mega Man pretty much ever since I was like 6. Like ever since I played,
draw these guys.
I played Mega Man 3 at a friend's house, and I instantly went home, told my mom we had to buy that game. I literally had it the next day and couldn't stop playing it until I finished it, and then finished it, and then finished it again.
We had it on computer.
But that's like one of the worst versions, actually. Or at least the old PC version was. Like
Yeah,
the
there
version
was
that's
3
on
bosses.
Steam now is fine, but like the version that the versions of Mega Man that came to PC were awful. Like Capcom put out a bunch of really terrible PC ports, and like the old versions of Mega Man were one of them, unfortunately. It's just like the Konami version of TMNT that came out on PC that not only was really bad because it had that damn level from the NES version, but it was also just, it barely ran anyways on top of that.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the Ninja Turtles. Like the enemies anyways. Like the turtles themselves were fine.
Yeah.
But you'd walk into like this warehouse and you're like, who the hell are these characters that did nothing to do with Ninja Turtles?
Yeah. To be fair, they might just be some random enemies that you might not remember from the TV show, because they fought like a bunch of really random like animal enemies and stuff.
Dude, that's a good point.
Because
that's actually a really good point.
I was playing TMNT 3, the Manhattan Project, on stream today, which is the NES original arcade version of TMNT. It's not based off the arcade game. It's a different game. And in that game, you fight like a Triceratops dude. You fight like a giant rat with a shovel. It's really weird. Like, I don't remember any of those bad guys from Turtles, but apparently they're all there.
Maybe they're all in Dimension X. Remember that?
Yeah. They might be from Dimension X. It also features the two, like the dog and the turtle from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Everyone remembers
Oh, that was the best movie. What do you mean nobody remembers that movie? I am offended.
Whenever I talk to anyone about that movie, no one remembers it, because the most memorable thing about it, Sean, was that Vanilla Ice was in that movie. And
every part of that is memorable. Wait a minute. I want to make sure we're talking about the same movie here. The second real life action Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
With Toka and Razar.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers that movie.
You'd be surprised. I tried to talk to Drew and Brock about it, and neither one of them
What?
remember.
Drew doesn't know what it is?
Yeah, and he's older than me.
Maybe he missed it. Maybe he was just like, maybe he shouldn't have been in a senior citizen home at that time.
Maybe. I remember distinctly waiting in line to go see that movie because I was so excited about it. Because number one, I love the Turtles, but also Vanilla Ice was all the hotness at that time.
I'm sorry to do this for you. I'll be right back. He's carrying the street.
Oh, geez. I'm scared now. Sean ran away on me. I don't know what's going on. Did the waterman come to the door, maybe? Who knows? It could be anyone. Maybe it could be the UPS man. Nobody really knows. So I hope everyone in Sean's stream, and my stream as well, is having a good night tonight, of course. It's Thursday night. We're just chilling, playing some Assassin's Creed, playing some Mega Man, having some fun. It's very exciting. I can't see Sean's chat. Maybe I should pop up Sean's chat so I can see Sean's chat, even though it's delayed, even more so than usual.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. It is right there.
Let me see Sean's chat. What's going on with Sean's chat tonight?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh my god, Sean, I got a notification. Apparently it's my 3-month anniversary being a subscriber of yours. I'm very excited.
Snap, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, man.
I had to switch it this month. I finally subscribed to Amazon Prime, so I'm now giving you my Amazon Prime money.
I just wanted to show you guys. This is gonna break my camera because there's.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Look at this poster.
Yes,
I'm
brother.
a fan. Look at this thing. It's breaking my camera, and that drives me nuts.
But that poster, Sean, it's so good.
It's in a custom frame. This is the tits. Look at that.
That's
Look
amazing.
At their teeth. Oh God, this thing is awesome. And it's kind of like sitting tucked away right now.
That's such an underrated movie too, because a lot of people remember that movie and remember the crappy-looking turtle outfits, but it was such a good movie back then. I still think it's a good movie to watch now.
The outfits are amazing. No, the crappy outfits are on the third one.
That's true. I mean, first of all, why the hell are they samurais in that movie? And second of all, yeah, they look really bad. They looked almost.
Why do they have liver spots?
They look almost as bad as that TV show, that live-action TV show. Do you remember that live-action TV show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really bad too. I think that was on Netflix not too long ago too.
Okay, Zyger says he's never heard of this movie. What,
Secrets of the Ooze?
Yeah, and then Zyger asked, "Do they have UPS in Canada?" Yes, we have UPS.
Yeah, we do.
And then, dude 427 subscriber, thank you, dude, and mod, says Ligma.
Yeah, that was the one thing when I popped open your chat, Sean. That's the only thing it said in your chat, so I was very confused.
Was Ligma?
Yeah.
Like Ligma balls? Is that what you're trying to get me to go for? Ligma?
Maybe.
What's Ligma? Ligma balls.
So anyway, Secret of the Ooze, the best thing about it is the fact that it has Vanilla Ice. Clearly, Sean. And Mega Shredder. It has Mega Shredder. You can't go wrong.
Isn't it Kinu? What's the main dude's name? The pizza delivered guy?
I think so. I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years. So
oh my, okay. So the beginning part where they're all fighting in the store, and then Donatello, he sees the little like thing who's like kind of swinging back and forth, and he knocks. He's like, yeah. And he just pops him. Dude, that whole beginning scene. Hang on a second. I need to bring up the internet again.
Oh God, it's happening.
Oh, we need to watch it. We need to watch this. Holy crap. If you guys actually don't know what we're even talking about, then you're in for a real treat.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan, you know what? I've got to go back to your stream. I can't ditch your stream.
No, it's fine. You can do what you want to do, Sean. I'm totally
Secret
cool.
of the Ooze.
The main thing is we're hanging out, Sean. We haven't done this in a while, and I'm glad.
I know, man. It's nice. 1991. Okay, this has a lot to do with who watched it.
Yeah, because that movie came out the same year as Turtles in Time and TMNT3: The Manhattan Project.
Okay, we're watching.
Because Toka and Reza are actually in Turtles in Time as well, Sean. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
This is like the whole opening scene, man. This is so good.
They took the best part and just threw it all in the trailer.
It's pizza porn.
The only thing that movie is missing is Raphael in the trench coat being all gangsta.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah.
Subterranean.
Of course, Raphael, the greatest of all the Ninja Turtles, Sean.
You guys, I want to watch this movie right now.
You're gonna have to buy it from somewhere.
I have it.
Oh, you have it?
Oh, I got the box set. Yeah, man.
Oh my God, I'm jealous.
Spoilers, Shredder's back.
I mean, it's a Turtles movie, Sean. I don't think there's been a Turtles movie without Shredder.
Oh, bad bits like I watched the fuck out of all of these. Yeah. Ninja, rap, ninja,
Go
rap.
Ninja, go Ninja, go.
That's so good, dude.
Sean, can we do a live stream one night where you and I watch all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies? And we just do live reactions? Because this should be a thing that should happen.
It's got to be illegal in some way, though.
No. What we do is we tell people to watch the movie at home.
Oh, right.
And then we can pull up the movie on our end.
That's a good call.
And we can all watch it together.
These are some of the worst graphics I've ever seen. Like look at the title screen here. That's awful.
Oh my god. Chrome
It's just
crash?
text.
God damn it.
That's just flat out text. Oh my god, you guys. That just brought a whole bunch of joy to my life right there.
I'm glad we had
Okay.
this conversation then, Sean.
Thanks, man. I don't even know how we got to that.
We were talking about, because I was streaming TMNT earlier today, and Token and Razor were in the game. And that was such a big deal when the Manhattan Project came out, because Token and Razor were exclusively in that game, and nowhere else.
Zyger says that was just text. You old people apparently had low standards back in 1991. I know, we wouldn't have questioned that.
Nope. We were totally
just
fine
need to
with
know-
just text.
We just need to know the title of the movie.
I mean, to be fair, this was before the internet existed, so we couldn't really, we didn't really have a blog or Twitter or something to go complain on.
Dude,
You had to complain
okay,
to your friend down the street, kind of.
this is how old I am. I legitimately remember reading about Secret of the Ooze in the newspaper. I remember the newspaper article.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I used
and
to remember.
would've-
I remember it from issues of Nintendo Power. I saw an advertisement for it in Nintendo Power, and I'm like, we
Mm.
gotta go see this.
How about this? I remember going to the movie theater and looking up the times for the movie in the newspaper.
Yeah,
How about that?
that used to be a real thing that people did all the time.
Didn't even think twice about it.
No, we were just like, we gotta do this, man. This is the only way. That was the only way you would find out when any movie was playing. Was to
Guess how often the newspaper got it wrong? All the time. Or
Yeah.
you're reading the news the wrong day. Like, let's say you're reading the Times on a Thursday, but you go to see the movie on a Friday.
Yeah.
What's that word you guys are using?
What's this newspaper thing?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I know people who actually work for newspapers. Okay, clearly it's still around. It's still a thing, Sean.
Newspaper. Oh my god, this ice cream is so good.
Zyger knows what's up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I think we went to go watch that trailer, and I'm back in this crazy battle.
Excellent.
Oh, I'm getting to talk about a lion.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Sean, this whole time while you were doing that, I made it to Dr. Wily's castle.
Are you serious?
It begins
dude?
again. But this time, I fight a green alien that apparently is just Dr. Wily pushing a bunch of buttons. It's very, very cool.
Now, Dr. Wily, why don't you ever just straight up murder him?
Because Mega Man never kills Dr. Wily because he needs an excuse to have him in every single game in the series. Because yes,
He's
Dr.
like,
Wily
we
is the
must-
bad guy in every game. Even when it's Dr. Cossack or Mr. X or Proto Man, it's actually just Dr. Wily. That's the answer.
That's fair. What do you think? What do you think Colin Moriarty would do writing that game? Because he says he wants to do it. I'm not sure. Like, what is there to be done?
I don't know. I don't know if him doing it would be such a good idea because he would probably try and make it too serious. And I don't know if Mega Man needs to be that serious.
See, I don't know if he would make it too seriously. As Iger says, Mega Man is programmed not to kill. There have been instances in the game where he wants to kill, but his program prevents him from harming a human.
This is 100% true.
Is that actual?
That is
Like,
actual
that's
fact.
canon?
This is actual fact. Not only
Actual
that, but
factuals?
Dr. Light and Dr. Wily used to be friends. So, as a result, Dr. Light doesn't want to kill Dr. Wily either. Because he still
Yeah,
thinks
but
there's
deep
good in
down.
him. Even though, to be fair, there's nothing there. He's just evil. Fun fact, Sean, we were talking about Smash earlier. I guess you missed the Smash news. Dr. Wily is in Smash. He's a spirit. And an assist trophy.
Okay, explain the spirit thing, because I saw somebody talking about. I think Jonathan Brown was talking about the spirit thing,
Okay, so here's
but I
how
don't
it-
understand it.
So basically, instead of the so you've played Smash Brothers before, right, Sean?
Yes.
Okay. So you know the trophies you'd collect in that game, like of
Sure.
the different characters. Well, they removed the character trophies and instead put in spirits. And what the spirits do is they can, instead of just being random trophies of characters from other games, they actually have a function now. So they can enhance your characters in battle when you play spirits mode. And that it's its own mode that has its own matchmaking and everything else associated with it.
And this is exciting.
I mean, it's exciting only because it features like all kinds of weird ass characters from other games that we would never see in Smash. So, for example, Dr. Wily or Shantae, or
I see.
the girls from Fatal Frame. Like they're bringing in a bunch of characters that they can't make fighters because they just have enough fighters already, I guess. So they bring them as spirits, I guess. So it's another way of introducing characters in Smash that should be.
That is a crazy thing.
Yeah, and that way
That,
it's
like,
sort of.
They could just stop, be like, well, we got all the characters like that. But they're looking for different ways to get even more characters into this thing.
Yeah.
But like, they still got to be able to make a game that like works and functions. And
I'm amazed
somewhat
they're even able
balanced.
to have 74 fighters. Well, I guess 75 when the Piranha Plant comes out, because there is a Piranha Plant being
Good
playable
God.
fighter. And then there's 5 more brand new characters coming as DLC. So there's going to be 80 characters in this game, which is more than like any other fighting game out there. So the amount of balancing that had to go into that is ridiculous.
I want to say hello to a new person. I've never heard Lubed Lumberjack. Might be that's definitely my favorite of today. Welcome to my stream. Put my hand over my heart. Welcome to Canada. This is a full-on Canadian stream. I'm talking to my good friend Ryan Turford. Welcome, Lubed Lumberjack.
Hello, Lou
I don't know if you're-
Lumberjack. From the
Turford.
other stream.
Ryan Turford at twitch.tv/Ryan Turford. Streaming for Extra Life right now.
I'm fighting a dragon that is now dead.
In case you missed it, my wife recently brought me some ice cream, some Dairy Queen. So whatever you guys are eating, drinking, enjoying this evening, I hope that you're finding yourself very well.
Now, Sean, before you go any further, I have to give a huge shout out to Zyger in your chat for shouting out that, yes, Shantae is in Smash, and I'm so excited because I love Shantae. So, thank you, Zyger. Thank you for being awesome.
Where does all this love come from for Shantae? I just found out about Shantae very recently.
Well, I mean, for the most part, I think a lot of people are discovering Shantae now, mostly because of Game Pass, because first of all, Shantae Half Genie Hero on Game Pass. So if you've never played a Shantae game, you should play it. It's really fun. But Shantae is actually a really old character. She had a game on the Game Boy Color. Back in the day. And it's like it's a super rare game. And that's actually what Half Genie Hero is. It's basically a remake of that game. And it's a really fun, like, 2D platformer. And she's gone on to do a bunch of games this generation. Like, WayForward is, like... That's basically, like, WayForward's, like, mascot, kind of. WayForward, of course, is like, a modern studio that basically just does... Like, specializes in 2D games. So they did, like, the DuckTales remake. They did the Mummy Demastered. One of my favorite games from last year.
2017 Game of the Year for Ryan Turford.
One of the hidden gems on the Nintendo DS, they did Alien Infestation, which is a Metroidvania Aliens game, and it was actually supposed to be the portable tie-in for Aliens Colonial Marines, except it's actually good, as opposed to Aliens Colonial Marines, which is bad. So they do a lot of really good games.
Which is bad. Thank you for the clarification.
I mean, some people need to know, Sean, that Aliens Colonial Marines is a bad game. Because not everyone knows
I think most people know that. Joseph is making fun of the fact that I'm behind on my backlog because I've basically been on the pause menu for 20 minutes.
Well, I mean, you need to get on that, Sean. We need to get you out of the pause menu.
I play games at my own pace, all right?
I know.
Everybody just back off!
But, Sean, by the time you get out of the pause menu, I will have finished Mega Man 2. And then what are you going to do
serious?
Next?
See, this is...
I'm on the second boss in Wily's Castle, Sean.
Okay. Siri, I wasn't even talking to you, dumb bitch.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh, she's just the worst. How does Apple have the worst digital assistant?
I don't know. Oh, Sean, did you see my poll that I put up on Twitter about buying a new phone?
No.
Okay, so I put up a poll on my Twitter saying, hey, by the way, my phone the battery lasts for 4 hours. I have to charge it at a 45-degree angle. The headphone jack doesn't work, and it just turns off all the time. So I was like, hey, should I buy a new phone? Do you want to know what the results were from that? The questions were yes, no, and C results. 1 vote for yes, 1 vote for no, 2 votes for C results.
Oh, God.
What do I do with that information?
I think you buy a new phone.
I don't know. It could be C results, Sean. I should maybe see the results.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Why did you...
I was very confused when I saw that.
I'm confused right now.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I've had my iPhone 6 since 2014. So
What are you
maybe I
holding
should
on
buy a
to?
new phone.
No kidding.
Well, I'm like, well, at least my phone still works. So that was my logic for not getting rid of my phone.
Didn't I just hear that like 5s are officially obsolete? Like
Yeah.
they're not being supported now or something?
Yeah, I don't think they update anymore.
Dude says that game. Wait, Shantae might be bad. Is that what you meant? Warren says
What?
hi, Warren.
Shantae is a good game.
I might be misunderstanding.
That game might be bad, but it looks good on Xbox. It's true. It does look good on Xbox. And I think it's a good game, but I think you have to like 2D platformers to like Shantae. So if you don't like 2D platformers...
I like 2D platformers.
See? There you go. Then you're the perfect audience.
I liked Celeste earlier from this year. One of my
that's a
favorite
good
games.
game.
I'm all out of ammos. Or arrows.
To be fair...
I get it.
I'm excited, Sean, to talk to you about Game of the Year because Celeste was my number 1 game until I played Assassin's Creed. And now I'm pretty sure, barring something big coming down the line, Assassin's Creed's probably going to stay that game. But Celeste, great runner-up. Amazing game. People need to play it.
I was definitely in the camp of like, oh, look at these guys giving it, and like, oh, they give it a 10 on IGN, so like that means it's bad.
Yeah. But they also give Undertale a 10, which also deserves a 10. So you can't trust you can't just dismiss everything that gets 10s on IGN.
Lube Lumberjack says he can't play AC because he can't log into, or he or she, I guess.
We don't know. It could be a she.
I'd like to name my daughter Jack. I think that'd be sweet. We like boy names for girls and vice versa. Oh, Babbitt has some thoughts about Game of the Year. Babbitt, do you want to jump in on this? What would you think, Ryan?
Yeah.
Are you cool with that? Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
If Babbitt is available.
Yeah, if he wants. The more the merrier, Sean. That's my policy.
The more people who can like allow me to eat my ice cream and
Besides,
and
Joseph and I
be on a pause menu for
Joseph and I
20
can talk
minutes.
about how Drew McMillan thinks that Sean Capri has terrible taste in games. So that's something we can talk about.
I take a lot of shit from people. You know that?
Yeah. I don't get what that's all about. He thinks you have terrible taste in games because you don't like Metal Gear. It's okay for you not to like Metal Gear, Sean.
I just never came to like it. It's not like I've decided I don't like this game.
And that's totally
Like,
fine.
I think those are two different things.
I think
but
this is
maybe
totally
maybe
fine.
I'm wrong.
No. To be fair, Brock and Drew both say I have bad taste in games, and I don't believe them. So, there's that.
Warren doesn't know what we're talking about. Warren, you should have heard when we were talking about the newspaper.
Oh, God. The newspaper. Again? Twice in a row, Sean?
Zyger newspaper.
Good Lord. Fucking newspaper.
Does this count when I'm in the menu? Does this count towards my game clock?
Yes.
No. So I'm not really 30 hours into this game. I'm probably like 9.
Yeah. What's worse is the Xbox clock, which is even
Oh,
more
I know.
out of sync. It doesn't really know what's going on. Like when you
I know,
look
I
at
remem-
the statistics. Because it says like someone on my friends list has played that Assassin's Creed Odyssey for 7.5 days.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe they have. Wait, how many hours is that?
Well, it takes 7 and multiply it by 24. And then
Thank you.
add 12 to
Thank
that.
you for explaining that math to me.
You're welcome. Anything I can do to
Wow.
help, Sean.
I didn't realize that's how that worked. And that's the other thing that kind of makes me upset about. Like, I love my Xbox, don't get me wrong. But can we just do hours? Why you gotta be all days and stuff?
Well, because that's how World of Warcraft does it, Sean. And everyone loves World of Warcraft. So
Actually,
just how
that's a
we
good
do.
point. Well, because people wanted to turn it into months. I think it's less about the days, but like as soon as it starts to get to weeks and months,
well,
then it's just like,
I'm
good
actually,
God.
Sean, this year, I'm probably going to hit the 1 year in World of Warcraft. There's a very real chance it's going to happen.
Explain. People don't understand what you're saying.
So in World of Warcraft, it tracks your playtime. And
Yeah.
I'm about to hit 1 year played in World of Warcraft this year. Like 1 year straight of playing in World of Warcraft.
Like
gonna happen.
one year of game time.
1 year of game time.
Hey, why did I fail this quest? Oh, it must have been timed.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Joseph said that he's ready now.
Yeah.
168 hours, dude says.
There you go. That's some fast math. But
Warren, that's not true. There's no way that's true, Warren. Oh, Joe, I was gonna watch that maybe together. Should I just add Joe? Let's add him.
You should be able to add him, I'm guessing. I don't know how Discord works, so I'm just going to defer to you, the expert.
Adding.
Sean, I've had access to the Make Us Better Discord ever since it
Oh, we
it
have
was
to be
formed,
friends.
But, yeah.
I've sent you a friend request. We weren't friends apparently, so
You
I
and I
can't add
weren't
anybody
friends,
to
Sean?
this.
Oh.
Not on the Discord apparently.
Let me fix this.
Warren said he put his butt on the copy machine and he was doing it. When he was doing it, someone knocked on the door.
All right, go ahead, Sean.
Okay,
Should work now.
there we go. Got it. Bad bit. What are you, Mr. Bad bit? That worked.
Do I also have to be friends with Joseph?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I only have to be friends with you. Excellent.
Yeah, in order for me to add people to the thing, then we gotta declare our friendship.
Excellent. So everyone
I
needs to
believe
know we're
Martin.
friends.
By God, what do we have here?
El goddamn Dorado.
By God, you can, my old saying is this. You can have yourself a fire. It's one of the blessings. Sure, you can have yourself a fire. We can have the knowledge of fire. But with that comes the knowledge of everything. By God. How are you guys?
Joe, is this game of the year?
Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
No.
I hear there's cowboys in that
stop
game.
it.
Can you confirm?
Actually, ninjas. Yeah.
Actually, that's so
Cultural
much more
appropriation.
appealing.
They're all white. It's real weird.
Just so you know, anytime a game has ninjas in it, it's instantly 100% more appealing to me. Just so you know this.
You know what? Like with Ghost of Tsushima, it's really been that way. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm down with this whole samurai.
But Ghost of Tsushima is mostly about samurai.
Oh shit! Right? They're not the same thing.
They're
All
not
right,
the
you
same
know what?
thing.
My bad.
They're less sneaky. I like sneaky.
Right. They're like warriors, and ninjas are like, I'm a ninja. You know?
I mean, samurais are closer to knights than they are ninjas.
What are they like, Joe?
I'm a ninja.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Exactly, dude. No, I like this game a lot. Red Dead's real good, but it has pacing problems towards the end.
I heard it has pacing problems at the beginning.
Well, okay, so in 60, all right, the 60 hours in which I've played. If
Dude,
I have
I'm sorry to
problems-
interrupt, but I just
Yeah.
shot an arrow through a torch and onto a dude, and I set him on fire because my
Yeah.
arrow caught on fire in the middle of flight.
Yeah, you didn't know that? That's cool.
No,
I'm
I didn't
also-
know that. That's why I'm being surprised in this moment.
I don't know, Sean. I thought you were good at games.
I love you. I'm not
Yeah.
good at games. Very bad at games.
Have you been watching?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I
played-
watched that one time that Sean played Fortnite with Brock and saw an amazing
Oh,
set of
boy.
skills right there.
And you saw Brock die and Sean live.
Yeah,
Therefore,
exactly. I know
Sean
who's better at
good
that
games.
game. Clearly, it's
Exactly.
Yep.
because he lived.
I
I
mean,
thought we were
that's-
gonna play Rocket League.
Yeah, when the hell is that going to happen? When are you guys going to play Rocket League?
Honestly, it should never happen.
I know, like the joke must live. I thought we were gonna play Rocket.
Oh my God, we need to talk about Rocket League. Sean, why do you need to play Rocket League?
Because when we were going over to Xbox Canada's little booth thing at the Fan Expo,
Mhm.
they said you can pick whatever game you want out of Rocket League, Fortnite, or I think Halo was their choice. And I
Yeah.
said I would love to play Rocket League. And I get there, they're like, no, we heard you said you wanted to play Rocket League, but we're gonna play Halo instead.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I could do Halo, and then we couldn't get it working, and then we ended up playing stupid Fortnite.
You know,
And I kept
remember you saying right before you left my house to go to the Xbox thing, you're like, man, we're going to play Rocket League and it's going to be awesome. And we missed out. It's not the same.
Right?
Yeah. I just
So-
remember this conversation.
I spent the entire hour that we had on that stream going like, when are we gonna play Rocket League instead of Fortnite?
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Joe, are you
Yeah.
playing right now? Are you playing the Red Dead?
I'm not, no, because it's getting into some spoiler territory.
Oh?
Mm.
I don't want anybody to possibly hear anything, because I'm using my iPhone mic, so I don't want anybody to possibly hear anything.
Fair enough.
But Yeah, no, it like okay. So the first like 2 or 3 hours, pacing problems because they're just it's a tutorial after a tutorial, but after that, after to me, there's a character death that happens early on, and right after that, just the story goes, and that's all you care about.
Is
like
it
the story.
John Marsden?
I mean, that's in the first game, but you know, it's real good.
Spoilers.
It's been 8 years.
You mean
guys.
Red Dead Revolver?
Hey, people still get upset when you spoil Mega Man 2. Spoiler alert: it was Dr. Wily all along.
Here's the thing: you don't get to become the arbiter after 8 years. You were never at that point. You're never gonna get into it. At that point, it doesn't hold that much weight to you. You know.
Well, and the best thing is most people wouldn't even call what we just said. Like, if you actually don't know anything, like if you haven't played it, then you don't even know what we just said.
So let me just say it again for those in the back. Jon Snow dies season 5, but he gets revived episode 1, season 6. Anyway, but
what? Now I'm even more confused.
I know. No, but
you clarify for the people in the back.
The fact is, dude, the one person that steals the show, like the reason why I keep on being invested is Dutch Vanderlyn. He's the gang leader. And I'm just like, his character, the acting is so well done. Like, his character and seeing this, like, because, like, in Red Dead Redemption, the original, you just see him at his lowest. And you're seeing how it happens. Like, the avalanche of responsibilities that he's not able to understand. Like, it's kind of like an animal becoming, like, extinct. Almost, and you're seeing it right in front of you. It's awesome. That part's really cool.
That sounds pretty amazing.
That sounds
and there's this guy's acting is like top notch, man. Top notch. So I'm like, honest to God, beginning a little rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. The end, they did a twist that I personally wasn't a big fan of. I kind of saw it coming, but at the end of the day, you know things are gonna happen because the gang isn't, there in the first one. So, you can kind of connect the dots pretty easily. But overall, man, dude, the world's amazing. Oh my god, game's great.
I have a question
Zyger
for you.
says,
sorry,
Zyger says, Rockstar's revolutionizing story writing when a main character of the game dies in their prologue game.
Yeah. Oh, John Marston's arc in this game. Awesome as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it's his arc's way more interesting because like that was my one thing. It's like, how are they gonna? Is he just gonna be shoehorned in? But he is totally the opposite character of what he is in the beginning of the first game, and the context that they add is real great. So John's excellent. Everybody's excellent.
He was one of my favorite parts of the first one, man. So that's. Oh no! Sorry.
Dude, the beards are awesome. The beard physics, holy shit. I look like Santa Claus. I was just like, let's see how bushly this beard gets. It gets pretty fucking wild, man. Gives Kratos a run for his beard, you know?
Who's that?
Yeah, who's Kratos?
I don't know. He's just like... he's a white dude.
Did you hear that they want to... I don't know if it's real or not, and I'm just spreading false rumors, but Bautista as
Dave
Kratos?
Bautista? I mean, whatever movie they're gonna make of that, it won't be good.
True enough.
Right?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I need to be on the camp that like no news about video game movies is good news.
No, it's probably bad because then that movie's gonna have to be shot with a one camera angle. Or
that's the thing.
One
the game, which is however many dozens of hours long,
40.
is a single cut. Actually, has better cinematography than any movie could.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've exceeded movies.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's why still God of War is easily my game of the year this year. Easily.
Yeah, no.
It's good. It's good.
Game of the year conversations could be interesting this year, though.
Because you're bad at the game, and we could be honest with each other.
I know.
I'm actually amazed you finished it, Sean.
There's other things, and it's on my PlayStation, and that's not a good console, so.
Fair enough.
That's true.
This is good criticism.
I'm just kidding. Sean.
I like it.
No. It's fair.
Yeah,
I have.
We're just adding to a toxic conversation that
I know, right? The day that I call you out on this.
What?
I called you out on the Xbox Drive this week.
Did you? I haven't finished it yet.
It's only 35 minutes.
Yeah, I got 15 minutes in, I think, or 12.
You're like, ugh, get me
Wow.
out of this.
No, because I was driving and then I stopped driving.
Ball.
To see how long.
I understand.
Ball.
I understand.
Why did
Great.
you call? What did you call me out on, John?
I don't remember. As Iger says, Kratos is like a small indie character from some unknown studio. I heard the game didn't do very good. It was like God of Wag or something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's talk about good games like Sea of Thieves.
Do we have to?
I
I've talked
I'm
about it
sorry.
on 4 different podcasts. I don't know if I want
all
to
right,
talk
let's
about
talk
it.
about it. The other game of the year, State of Decay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
11 minutes.
I actually liked that game. Just so you know.
God,
So
so
did I.
garbage.
I actually reviewed it and gave it a good score. I don't know if you knew that,
I
Joseph.
don't know.
It deserved,
Well, that
it
score's
deserved
bad.
exactly a good score.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Good.
a good game.
It's a solid 6.
It's-
And 6s aren't bad.
I think it's better than it's
decent.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little better than a 6 as well. But I understand if
Yeah, I
somebody
would
wants
say
to like harp on it for bugs and jank.
Yeah, because because here's the thing, I don't think price tag warrants your game being buggy anymore. When you have when you have great, amazing games like Celeste, right, or like Hellblade,
Yeah.
that argument, that's no, you don't.
But the
What
you
about-
don't
jank
get
is
to
part
have
of the
that.
fun. Bethesda
What if,
said
what
so.
if it's an
So
$80 janky game?
We'll tell that to the 76 crowd right now. What's that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
bugs aren't cute anymore. Like,
Yeah,
they can be cute if the game overall is really fantastic.
Like if it's
Like-
Deadly
like-
Premonition. That game needs
I
all
never
the
played
bugs.
that,
Oh,
so I don't even know. Yeah.
it's the
But,
best,
like-
worst game ever.
Well, there you go. I'll take your word for it. But with, like, I've seen some glitches in Assassin's Creed, but you let it go because overall, it's one blue moon, you let it go, and
Yeah.
whatever. But
And almost like some of the bugs I would say are not even noticeable unless you're paying attention. Like, wait, what just happened?
like,
But
oh, that's weird.
not glaring, and definitely
Yeah.
not game breaking. At least not
Yeah.
that I've experienced.
Like, there's some bugs in Red Dead, and I'm just like, it's weird. Whatever, move
Yeah.
on. Yeah. But you don't get to erase 50 gigabytes of people's data.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't get to say that there's going to be some spectacular bugs 2 weeks before the game comes out and expect me to be okay with throwing down $60 for that. And it just that's the thing that upsets me, man. It's like, people are working hard on this. It kind of just seems like this. It seems like Bethesda has to make this. They don't want to make this. That's what my feeling of it is. I don't know if I'm out of line by saying that, but
I don't necessarily get that like vibe outright, but like now that you say that, I'm like, I think that there could be something to that. Actually, like maybe that this just kind of like helps bridge the gap between things that maybe they want it to be a little closer together. Like,
yeah,
what is the next game? Starfield?
Starfield.
Is that the next
Starfield.
one?
yeah.
I keep getting like Starlink is now available. So there's too many
Yo,
stars.
$40 Black Friday. I'm in. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic Ubisoft sales on Black Friday, man.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm getting it. Maybe I'll even get it for both. I don't even know. Yeah. Because I want to play it on PlayStation. Because if it's an easy platinum, I'm in.
What do you think
then
about?
Starbucks?
I don't know if you've got to the part in the Xbox Drive yet, but
Bah.
Luke Lore had mentioned 1K a game for the platinum.
Yeah.
Like, you platinum on
Platinum.
PlayStation, but you get 1K. Get the
Yeah,
1K.
what did I? And then when I was listening to that, I was like, what was the thing that I used to say? I think it was just like, 100%ing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
100.
usually
That's too many
do it.
syllables.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, what should it be? I don't know. Maybe
I
get
like
a
the
better
1K.
achievement system. I don't know.
But
Because,
the
like, all
achievement
those
system
numbers-
is already perfect. It doesn't need to be more perfect.
Is it? When you have like a 5G achievement, I'm like, why did this even have to
At
be
least
there?
it's better than the 3G achievements. At least we don't have those anymore. Then you
Yes.
have an uneven number in your gamer score.
had
and you're
that for
like,
so
I need
long.
to fix this.
Dude, is that a Dorito chip?
Sponsored by Doritos. Bah.
Hashtag sponsored by Doritos.
All of Canada is sponsored by Doritos now.
Oh, is it really?
Are you sure
Yeah,
it's not?
And Mountain Dew.
I was gonna say I thought we were sponsored by the #1 Mexican restaurant in America, Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Is that
just
what we
over
talked
here
about
in
when I was over
America.
there?
No, I don't think so. I think this happened after you were here.
I feel like we might have. I'm just gonna drink the rest of this ice cream.
I feel like you and I have probably talked about it at some point. I mean, I
Dairy
do have a Taco
Queen.
Bell downstairs in my apartment.
It's November, Sean. You should be ashamed.
I am ashamed. It's going right to my face. Look at that. It's going right to
Dude,
that.
I literally, the bag of Reese's, I just obliterated. Like, or Reese's. I know I say it weird. God, it's delicious.
Reese's.
Yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, close
I
enough.
think it's Reese's.
It's close enough
It
that
is-
we know what you're talking about. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew I pronounced it wrong until I was like 20. My friend's
That's
like, wait,
embarrassing.
say that again? And I'm like,
Yeah.
Reese's. And she's like, that's not how you fucking say that at all. And I'm almost like, well, I was never corrected as a child. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
well,
just
my
going
mom
with
is
what
a
you
bit
know,
of a dummy, but... No, she did it to mock me. I know her.
Yeah.
She's not a good person. Let's see, PSVR. What do we got here? Oh, we got
Joe,
Electric
are you in the chat?
I am in the chat, yes.
You want to read that one from Warren?
In what voice?
Actually,
would you like this?
wait. Yeah.
Do you really want to read that one?
I do. In your scary voice. I want it in a scary voice.
Oh no, this is gonna add a lot of context.
Yeah, it's gonna
that
be good. It's gonna be good. Everybody stay tuned for this.
I don't know.
Hashtag please be excited.
I had a dream. I was going to have sex with this girl, but I woke up before anything too exciting happened. What was it? Second base? Third base?
What a scary man.
Oh, keep going.
You know, he's like, is third base with clothes off? Is second base making out? Is third base hand stuff?
I don't think there are pre-established rules with this.
I mean, I think it depends on the state, you know?
It's true.
I should campaign on this, guys. We need to make clear grounds on what is first and second.
I think
Maybe
first
even
base
first
is
base.
kissing.
Yeah, first base is kissing. But is that like a
Um,
smooch? Is there tongue in there?
I think there could be some tongue in there.
Okay, could be some slight tongue.
Mhm.
And then like second base, you're making out
Second base is anal.
some slight petting. What's that?
Dude says second base is anal.
Where? Where is that second base?
I want to move to Texas officer.
First base, a little smooch on the cheek.
Texas is the fucking worst, man.
Base is anal.
That's a fucking solid joke.
You know, I lived in Houston for 4 years, and I never got to learn that fact. I feel left out now.
Oh
You
my
learned it the
god,
hard
dude.
way.
I'm taking a picture of that in the chat, man. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Hang on. Second base is anal.
God. Anyway, that piranha plant sure looks
In
cool.
case you're thinking that I'm lying.
I mean,
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
that's game of the year right there. The Piranha Plant
Oh,
in Smash.
God, yes.
God,
Dude,
dude, you just broke me. Holy
Like,
crap,
I'm
man.
pumped. I thought that direct was great. Personally.
Yeah, I thought
I don't
so
know
too.
about you guys.
I think that
Yeah.
it's some of that news is the stuff we should have heard at E3 instead of
Sure.
at this direct. But yeah, I think so. Like if they, to be fair, if the last two character reveals were Key Rule and Ridley instead of Cinnamoroar and Ken, people would have been more
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I just love that piranha plants in it because I was just like, wait. Is this where we get Banjo? And I was just like, no, this isn't it.
Guys, I'm sorry to
got
interrupt.
something
But
back. Yeah.
can we play like Super Mario Baseball or something like that? Can we play and then just get to second base?
And find out what happens or how you got there.
Poor Mario.
Bowsette shows up.
Oh no,
Oh no,
she's
Bowsette
bad
is the
news, that
second
girl.
baseman.
that's a scary thought.
Dude, you broke me, man. That is the
Yeah.
best thing I heard all day.
It's like,
Third base is doing something Ron Jeremy would do.
oh God.
And
Like,
yeah,
he
third
would
base
do a lot of
third
that.
base is a mustache ride.
Oh, I feel like I don't like where this has gone.
Man, what's a home run?
God, this is like being on the Game Moose podcast all over again.
Elbows deep. Let's see.
Oh God!
Elbows deep, my friend.
How does it always devolve into this?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
This seems like a typical Sean stream thing, though. It just happens every
Yeah.
time.
You know what, man? It's just fun. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Because we're all here for a good time.
But I hate
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for Diablo, man.
on Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
because it's tonight, right?
Oh yeah, it is tonight.
Holy crap! Is
I'm
it
just
really?
waiting.
That's right.
I'm just waiting.
I'm
for
actually
it,
amazed it's not out already, since it's.
Thanks, dude.
Well, I guess it's midnight here. I don't know where it is where you
man.
It is.
Yeah,
it's going on 1 o'clock, man. What hour are you? You must. Did you go overtime on your stream? Are you still streaming?
are. No, it's 12:41. I'm looking at the clock right now.
Yeah, that's. Oh no! I just killed that donkey with the fire.
No, my stream isn't over until 2 in the morning, Sean.
Man, you're like. I'd be wrecked by this point. You're just like, whatever.
The best part about this, Sean, is I'm doing this tomorrow too.
I know. That's the thing is like. There's something to be said about getting it all done at once, which is difficult, but at the same time, at least it's done. Or stretching it out over 2
It
days.
actually
like,
feels
yeah.
so much better doing it this way.
Oh, does it? Okay, that's
yeah.
good.
Well, to be fair, I'm old, so for us old people, it's better doing it this
True
way.
enough. Actually, you know what, man? I should do that. Next year, I'll do that.
You should.
2 days in a row, 12-hour stream, something like that.
Are you? I guess you're not doing Extra Life this year, are you, Sean?
No, I just, like, the last time I did it was just, like, the November before Lincoln was born, and I was just kind of
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I can do this.
I was gonna
with-
say it's probably tough to do with the baby.
But it was also tough to, like, they just recently talked about the whole, like, Canada-US dollars thing, and, like, honestly, it was a real problem when I did it last,
Yeah,
which was...
like this is the first year they've done it where it isn't that, where it actually is both currencies.
Well, and even donating, like I couldn't claim anything that I donated to American charities. So that kind of sucks. Like I like to
Thanks a lot,
support and stuff. but-
Obama.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Obama. Warren has a couple other things I think you need to read there, Joe.
Okay. What voice?
What do we got? We got Joker, which is what kind of like we're just going with. That's just Joker.
Okay.
Okay, do Joker.
Well, I know there was another girl. But I don't know if she was there when we were going to have sex. Oh God, I just feel real wrong saying that voice. I don't feel right.
Is it weird that you're getting aroused reading these?
Dude, I'm mega hard right
Oh wow, I was gonna say at least a
now.
hug.
Yeah. Dude, I'm like a full-on toothpick right now. It's
A
nuts.
toothpick.
Yeah, man, it's super huge.
Pointy.
It's super small. It's super rad, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's-
the toothpick. You know what though? Toothpick gets in there and gets the job done. That's what people say about toothpicks.
That's
They
what I said
do
to my
say that about
urethra right
toothpicks.
before.
Yeah, Joe's junk gets all your plaque out. Just
Well-
gets that thing that's stuck in between your teeth. You need something to get that out? Joe's dick. Nobody knows what to do with any of that, eh?
I mean, my brain's just trying to process it now, Sean, and it's not doing a good job.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's been a long day.
Where-
I can't help it.
What game are you on now?
I'm still playing Mega Man 2. I'm fighting all
Oh.
the Robot Masters again.
So I didn't pause the game long enough for you to beat the game.
No, not yet there yet. It takes a while to kill these guys. I'm also not concentrating hard enough on beating Dr. Wily. So this is actually the second time I've done this. So I'm on a slower pace. I blame Joseph for this because all his talk has just gotten me to go slower.
That's fair. Hey, I got a question for you,
Okay.
Sir Ryan.
I may have
Order
answers.
Alliance, my friend.
I play Alliance because my friends play there. But I
It's
have
always-
120s.
isn't that always
But
the fucking thing?
I have 120s on both Horde and Alliance.
Yeah.
Because it just never ends for World of Warcraft with me.
Yeah, it's like it's always my friends are playing Alliance.
Well,
Oh my
To be fair,
friend. And it's like,
that's one of those games where you go where your friends are. My personal preference, if you had to ask me personally, is
it's a horde.
of course
It's always, it,
of course it
'cause
is. That's,
we're not
that's
5
the
years
best
old.
answer. That's the real answer.
yeah. And Savada's a bit of a badass.
Yeah.
having a bit of a garage moment. But whatever, things happen, and sometimes you gotta burn a tree down full of people,
Yeah, exactly.
which is fine because nobody used our Nexus anyway.
Fine.
I mean, no one ever went there.
lame.
They went
Yeah,
there at
it
least
was just
more than the
super lame
Exodar,
to me.
but at least
Yo, Exodar sucks.
yeah.
Wipe that out.
To be fair,
Ugh.
does anyone actually go to Kazan like anymore? Is that a thing? That's the
I don't
Goblin
think
City.
so. I mean, well,
You know why no one goes there? Because it doesn't exist anymore. It's underwater.
Yeah. I was thinking of Karazhan for a second. I was like, wait, what?
No.
You guys.
We like
No,
World of
no.
Warcraft, Sean. I don't know if you knew this.
I'm so jealous, man. I really am. I was gonna make fun, but I'm just like, it really comes from a place of jealousy.
Exactly, because it's super cool, and you wish you could.
It
be a
is,
part of it.
and I do wish that, man. Warcraft was one of my first loves in video games. Period. Like, there's no way
Still is
around
to
it.
me, man.
No, I mean
Still
like Warcraft, like the strategy game, like
Like
Yeah.
the
Warcraft
actual
2.
strategy game. The cool
Yeah.
strategy
Yep.
game.
Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3.
Job's done.
Job's done. More work.
Stop
No
poking
work.
me.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, those are the days, man.
I
Life
should
was
play
simpler
that.
back then.
Why don't they do like a remaster of that?
Well, actually, funny you mentioned that, Sean, because
Segue.
BlizzCon is tomorrow, and that's
Yep.
one of the announcements I think we're going to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm actually fairly certain of it.
StarCraft Remastered was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like that looks amazing. And that game, Brood Wars, one of the best. Brood War? Brood War. There's only one of
Brood
them.
War. Yeah. It still really holds up, so it's like
It really does, man.
And Warcraft
Yeah.
3 still holds up too. It's just the
No, it
client doesn't really work. No, I mean the game itself holds up. The client is
Yeah.
not.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why it needs
Yeah.
to be remastered.
No, it definitely is. It's been rumored for a really long time that it was going to go into that direction, and I'm very excited because if that's the case, that's going on the MacBook. Like that's Warcraft
Yeah, man.
3 is one of my favorite strategy games of all time. So, yeah.
God, I played Warcraft 3 so much back in the day, almost as much as
Dude.
StarCraft. I played StarCraft way more because
Mhm.
again I was.
I
playing
never got
professional.
into StarCraft. It was too fast for me.
Can I just say I love that they called it StarCraft? Like they had Warcraft already. And they're just
Yeah.
like, what are we gonna call this one?
And then the
Oh,
best,
fucking
I
sucks.
think it's Artanis. If you poke him enough times in StarCraft, one of his quotes is that StarCraft is more than Warcraft in space.
Oh, Orcs in Space, yeah.
Yeah. God, it's such a good game.
No Diablo 4, so
Yeah.
0 to 10 is gone.
But we know there's also multiple Diablo projects in the works, like more
Yeah.
than just Diablo 4. So that we could hear
Yeah.
something about that too. There's a Diablo What's Next panel, so there's at least something Diablo related, because they didn't do a Diablo What's Next
Because they've been
panel last
hiring for people for a new Diablo project.
Well, they specifically said in the hirings there's multiple Diablo projects. That's where that came from.
Yeah. It's
Diablo,
probably, I
the
would
Netflix
say,
series.
I would, let's go.
That'd
I
be
would
amazing.
I would say a remaster of 2 would be in order. And I think that's something a lot of people would want.
I actually almost want to see a remaster of 1 because you can't actually buy that game anymore.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
Diablo 2, you can still buy and play that original client. It was updated with an actual resolution that actually works now. But so you can actually play it on modern PCs, but you can't play Diablo 1 unless you somehow track down the CD or, download it illegally, of course. Those are the
I might
only
have a
ways you
demo
can get
disc.
it. You can't actually
Yeah.
buy it digitally or play it in any other capacity.
I might have a PC Gamer demo disc lying around somewhere. If I launch up the Coconut Monkey thing.
Joseph, you know what?
It's,
That's a game that should have been in the the PlayStation Classic is Diablo, the PS1.
Oh,
oh,
snap.
shit. Yeah, that would be rad. That'd be super cool.
I mean,
man.
they could have done that or Warcraft 2, and they didn't do either.
Dude, I hope we do see eventually an N64 classic, because like I'm always honest when I say this. N64, one of my favorite consoles of all time. That would be a mini console I would be legitimately, because a lot of people like to complain about like the mini consoles, but how often do we actually play them? They're like more of a collector's item
Yeah.
more than anything. I think this would be the first mini console I'd actually sit down and actually play.
Just so you know, heads up, I
Yeah.
played my SNES Classic yesterday. So I actually played mine.
Ryan, you're the first.
I could be the very first person who's played their classic console.
Yeah.
You never know.
I played with Lincoln. I played Donkey Kong with Lincoln actually, and he knows how to jump, and that's about it.
No, it's because
Otherwise, he sucks ass at games.
I don't have a physical copy of Link to the Past, so it's my way of playing Link to the Past right now.
Yes.
He really
Yeah.
sucks balls. You know that. Like,
Yeah.
he's just not like his
What
dad.
what a dumb kid.
I know,
dude.
seriously, he's so disappointing already. Zyger said that Diablo Netflix thing is already a thing. That Diablo
That
Netflix
is true.
series.
That is true. It's not. I don't know if it's
is
confirmed
it?
yet. I know it's heavily rumored.
Hmm.
That's the thing, but I don't know if it's
that's
actually.
one of the projects that they're referring to. That would be pretty cool.
I feel like I took care of this fort already.
See, that's what Warcraft should have been. It should have been a Netflix series. Should have never been a movie.
Instead of the movie. The movie was so bad,
the
dude.
greatest of
Dude.
all movies.
No,
Dude, don't even get me started. I
it's
could go
so
on
bad.
a 3-hour rant on how fucking awful that movie is. It's so. Oh my god.
We watched that for Nerdflix and Chill, and that was just no good. The old movie podcast we used to do. Gary Taru.
You know what though? It at least has one thing going for it. You know what it is? It's better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It's at least better than that.
I don't know about that.
Have you seen Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Sean?
It's pretty good.
Then
man.
you wouldn't be
good.
saying this. It's really, 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 really bad.
Dude says it's the greatest video game movie ever.
Really? I don't know if I can trust Dude's opinion anymore.
Well, some people say that. Some people really enjoyed it. Like,
What, the Warcraft movie?
No.
yeah, some people really liked it.
Oh, Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat,
some people did. And some people are wrong.
I thought
Yeah.
he was saying that Mortal Kombat Annihilation is the greatest.
Yeah, I did.
Well, it's because you've got bad taste in movies, Sean.
Dude, I
See, I now
bought
sound like-
the
now I
original
sound like
soundtrack.
Now I sound like
I know.
I
Yeah,
saw
well, I hope you
Rampage a few months ago.
And how was
That-
that?
Dude, it was fucking
I mean, it's-
awful.
Oh, yeah, but like
It
you're
was-
laughing like you had a good time.
No, it was really bad.
Oh,
I don't know. It sounds like
Yeah.
you had a so bad it's good time with it.
yeah, man.
Kind of.
Kind of like
You know,
anytime I
it's
watch
alright.
Resident Evil Apocalypse. You know, it's really terrible, but I have fun
Eh,
watching it because it takes.
Ryan,
it's
thank you
fun.
for reminding me. The rules, in case anybody is in the chat and they're lurking, the
Sure.
rules, if you're lurking, are that you have to quietly say, actually, not all that quiet. You have to say to yourself in whatever room you're sitting in, you have to say out loud, Resident Evil. Just every once in a while. Those are the rules. If you choose to lurk, you're more than welcome to do so. But just remember to say Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's really
Like that?
good.
Yeah. like
Yeah,
that.
just say it out loud to yourself and just see what happens. You might giggle. You might be scared. All I can say is that something will happen. I just don't know what that thing is going to be.
So, fun fact about Resident Evil Apocalypse, Sean. Did you know that they filmed that movie at my work, where I work?
I did not know that. That
Now you know.
seems weird.
There's
They're
an
fighting
abandoned
zombies and
hospital in that
cutting
movie,
news
and
together?
it takes place in my work. My work is the abandoned hospital, Sean. for
That's
Resident Evil
cool.
Apocalypse.
Wait, it's not a hospital though.
I know it's not. But they apparently tailored some shots to make it look like a hospital. They took like the giant glass atrium in our building and then threw a giant box through it, and that happened in the movie. It's very.
And
exciting.
where do you work, Ryan?
Oh, I work at this little place downtown in Toronto. It's
Oh,
very
okay.
exciting.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Well, that sounds
I really
right.
thought you were gonna say it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not that cool. It's not that cool.
No.
It's pretty cool.
Are you Jake from State Farm?
I could be. I could pretend to be if you'd like me to.
I'm stuck.
Honestly, it would be super rousing to me. I got like this weird fetish for Jake from State Farm, and just Jake from State Farm.
I see. Well, I can tell you, I do not know Jake from State Farm, so I cannot confirm or deny.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, it sounds like that's what somebody who is.
Jake from State Farm would say, yeah.
Well, that's the
It's
thing. That's the thing with Ryan Turford. You never know if what he's actually telling you is correct or incorrect.
Oh,
I'm just full of so many
man,
secrets.
it's true.
Guys, I really could have tackled this fort a little bit better, but instead I'm doing real shitty.
Sean,
right
if it
now.
makes you feel better, I'm at the end of Mega Man 2. I'm fighting
Oh
the
my
alien
God.
Dr. Wily.
Dude wants to know if we knew that Jake from State Farm is way into WoW.
I don't know, but that just makes Joseph even more excited, apparently.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if he's Alliance, you can go.
Sounds like, hey, you know what,
F
man?
off.
If it walks like a chicken, talks like a chicken.
You know, Joseph, you know what this means. If he's actually
It's probably
Alliance,
Jake from State
you're
Farm.
going to have to be Alliance now. That's how this works.
Dude, so many of my friends make me go Alliance, and it's just. They're really bad friends.
Every time you look at your Worgen, you're like, what the hell is wrong with me? Who
Yeah,
am I?
because the helmets look shitty. They got poor posture. You
Well,
know?
I mean, they're wolves. Of course they have terrible posture.
Now, do I always go with a blood elf chick? Absolutely. Why?
But that's the way
Because
to
of
go.
their shoulder pads.
You don't want to be
shoulder
the blood
pads are
elf dude.
freaking awesome. No, because they look stupid and shoulder pads look dumb on them.
Yeah.
And we all know shoulder pads are the coolest bit of armor.
And they're so 90s.
Explain.
The shoulder pads were so 90s for like women's suits and stuff. Oh man,
okay.
those wings going.
That's true.
That's a
In
hot
real
look.
life, not in the
Hey,
World
Sean,
of
are you
Warcraft.
going to change your PS name?
No,
You're going to
I'm
keep it
really
in
not.
solidarity? You don't want to lose your PS3 games?
I don't want to lose any of my stuff. No, man, I don't want to lose any
Honestly,
of my
I haven't
stuff.
heard. Again, not being a Sony pony, but I haven't heard any problems with it so far from anyone. Because the beta's happening, I haven't heard a news story going from Kotaku saying,
You know what? That's a good point.
Now my son's gay. Like
I think they had to put that in the disclaimer because they probably
What?
didn't even know what would happen.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, shit can go down,
Yeah, like
And-
this could
yeah.
happen to you. We don't know
Yeah.
until we turn on the Switch, but it could.
but we don't want a class action lawsuit just in case.
Yeah.
Again, I don't play my PS3 nor my Vita, so it does not matter to me whatsoever.
My Vita's right here, though.
But how else are you going to
Sure.
play Scott Pilgrim versus the World if you don't play your PS3?
I won't because I play good games.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Scott Pilgrim versus the World is a dynamite game. One of the greatest
Dynamite.
brawlers of all time, Joseph.
I mean, yeah, if you like bad games.
All right. I don't know if I
That's
can
not
do
an
this.
endorsement.
You know? Ooh, God, Cassandra, man.
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me
Took that
you
spear like a
think
champ.
Deadly Towers is a good game. Deadly Towers.
I don't
is
even
a
know
good
what it is, so I'm going to just take your word for it. Ah, Warren, I watch porn on my PlayStation.
What?
Dude, okay, real talk. My friend used to watch porn on his PSP.
Well, it does have an internet browser, so
It does. I think he had it in the internet browser, or he also like had like folders, like memory cards full. And like his wallpaper was like this girl, and then just her boobs are out, and I'm just like, dude, all someone needs to do to see this.
is your
It's
friend
just
the
cheating.
one person who bought porn UMDs? Because someone had to.
No.
No, did someone? Oh
Is that a thing?
They did exist.
I mean, why not?
I mean, there are
I
movies on
wouldn't put it
UMDs,
past
so
them.
why not? Why
Sell
not?
them.
Sure.
People are gonna buy them. Sell them.
The greatest.
Sorry, guys. I
the
checked
greatest-
out of the chat there for a little bit. I was in a very intense battle, as you could see, and I did
Oh,
very
Warren,
well.
don't worry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the nostalgia that is me walking to my friend's house out of middle school, and he goes, "Yo, look what I have," and it's a whole bunch of stupid porn.
Oh, my friends had
Yeah.
cardboard boxes full of VHS tapes, man.
Yeah, my brother had like swimsuit magazines or something. That was his
yeah.
crank bank, you
That's
know.
good stuff. That's good
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh my God, guys! Breaking development in Mega Man 2. It was Dr. Wily all along.
Oh
No.
no.
Yep. I'm afraid it was Dr. Wily all this time.
Well, that's disappointing.
Man, what a twist! What an M. Night Shyamalanian twist!
I never would have
Like,
guessed.
Mega
I never
Man.
would have guessed it would have been Dr. Wily this whole time.
All right, well, shocking.
All right,
Really,
it's time to play Mega Man 3. I beat Mega Man 2, Sean.
You're nuts, man! Holy crap!
Hey, this is me going slow. I actually died.
Yo, can we give Rybo, I don't know, an award of some sort?
Yeah, no.
The first thing I see is Rybo having a Best Buy, like a picture of a Best Buy in a tent, and it says, "First Smash Amiibo Shopper in line." And I was just like, oh my god, really? I thought this was legit. And it said, "The old man claims to be some sort of guru."
Good lord.
Oh my
Is this
god.
on Twitter?
It's on Twitter. This is...
Someone's clearly excited about that Piranha Plant amiibo.
Oh god.
I want to see Bobby spin that. I haven't watched his daily yet.
It was very good. It was. I think it's one of his best videos in a very long time.
I'm so happy that Chad
This
is
just
officially
in.
a
This just in
amiibo.
from Larry Herb. The Sims 4 plus Cats and Dogs bundle is now available for Xbox One.
Woohoo!
Oh my god! Thank God, this is what's
Get hype,
bring
motherfuckers! The Sims
Breaking
4
news.
pets? I'm excited.
I'm just seeing this tweet for Bribo, dude. That is amazing. I'm going to share it in the chat. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, guys, it is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
It's time for me to go to
Bedtime?
bed. It's time for, at least I can start getting ready. We got to shut it down, you know.
Oh, jeez.
Say hello to the wife.
You're such a
You know.
wimp, Sean. 1 o'clock is too early. You gotta stay up at
Well,
least
it's,
till 2.
it's
like
actually
me.
11 o'clock for me.
Well,
It's very early. I still gotta be up in the morning, you know, wake up with the kid.
oh god. You're one of these people that
Change.
actually has to go to work on a weekday. It's terrible.
Well, yeah. You gotta change. Even if I didn't have to go to work, I'm up at the same time every day now. That's kid life for you.
Fair enough.
And he's gonna come over to me and he's gonna go ah, because he likes to scare me a little bit. Shell Shock Prime, what's up, man? I'm sorry, we're just kind of wrapping things up, but we got Ryan Turford. We should raid Ryan Turford.
You don't want to do that.
If
All I'm doing is watching credits at the moment.
No, we're gonna do it.
Do it.
To
Pick
be
a
fair,
channel to
I'm
raid.
about to start playing my second favorite game of all time, Sean. Mega Man 3.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
Prove it.
I've got it all lined up here, guys. We're gonna do a victory lap, and then we're gonna start the raid. So please join my friend Ryan Turford over on his stream, and make sure to follow when we get over there.
Yeah.
And other than that, we're gonna do a victory lap, and
I'm
I love
currently
you all.
jamming out to this cool tune. It's very exciting.
I'll see you guys the next time I stream. I don't even know when that's gonna be. Probably Tuesday, but I'd like to do it sooner. So stay tuned. Bye.
All right. Today's Thursday.
Today is Thursday. Well, it's technically Friday now.
It's the Lord's Day.
It's everyone's favorite day. All right, it's time for Mega Man 3 now.
Sir, it was an honor and a privilege.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you for having us, Sean. We're gonna have to.
Guys, that was fun.
We're gonna have to do this more often.
I like it. I think it's a neat little thing that happens.
It was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Next time I'll wear pants.
I spent most of the day talking to myself, so it was actually good to be able to talk to other people, like with my voice. It's great.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was good stuff. Well, let me know when you go, like shoot me a message or whatever, and you go live tomorrow.
Sure. It'll be at the same time. It'll
And-
be, I guess it'll be 11 o'clock your time. 11 a.m.
Nice, man. That sounds sweet. Because I have a drive tomorrow. I've got to go meet somebody on the other end of town. So who knows? We could have a stream drive.
Oh, jeez. It'll be like the Xbox Drive, but not about Xbox.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be a lot of fun. We'll figure it out. We have the technology.
I can't wait to hear you talk shit about me tomorrow when I'm at work.
I wasn't talking shit.
You're like, oh, I called you out. Oh, look at me. Oh, I'm so Capri. So like Connery, Capri, like I'm gonna call my friends out.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did the little thing pop up saying Joseph will remember that? Is that what's going on here? And then it literally has no bearing on the rest of your interactions with each other. But he'll remember that. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. And everyone else who's now joined my stream, first of all, thank you for coming out and hanging out, you know, playing some games. I'm on for another hour or so, and then I'm going to go sleep because I'm going to do this all again tomorrow, of course. This is Extra Life 2018. I am your host, Ryan Turford. Of course, coming at you live on twitch.tv/Ryan Turford, of course. So tonight's night 1 of 2 of Extra Life for me. I'm back again for another 13-hour stream tomorrow because I'm a crazy person and decided to break up 24 hours of streaming into 2 days because I'm crazy. And it's very exciting. So that's what's going on here. Of course, you can check us out at game-boost.com. That's our website, and of course, on stream here. If, of course, you'd like to donate, I am raising money for Sick Kids, which is a children's charity here in Ontario, where they help children's hospitals here in Ontario. You don't have to do that. You can totally hang out if you want, but donations are appreciated. And yeah, we're just going to have a chill, fun night. So if you have any questions for me, if you want to get to know me better, if you want to know the real dirt on Sean Capri, you can ask me that too, if you'd like. Totally cool. Especially now that you won't hear me talking to Sean anymore, because they finally went to bed. After all, we're fighting Magnet Man. Of course, Magnet Man, one of the coolest robot masters, has one of the best stage themes in this game. Of course, I'm a little bit rusty with Mega Man because I haven't actually gone and played this game in a while. Sean, I should tell them everything. There isn't actually really anything to tell. Sean's a really nice dude. As far as I know, if he doesn't have dirt, but I mean, I could probably ask around and get dirt, I guess. But I don't actually have dirt on Sean. Oh my god, that was close. Again, you can tell I'm off my game because I wasted about half my health more than normal that I would on this boss. It's been a while since I played Mega Man 3. It's a game I usually play and beat usually once every 3 to 6 months is usually the rule I have. Kind of like Super Metroid. I beat Super Metroid usually once every 3 to 6 months. It was weird playing Super Metroid today because I hadn't beaten that game in over 6 months. And that's just a rare occurrence for me. So the way Mega Man 3 works, you can do it in a bunch of different orders. I usually just start with Magnet Man. You'd either do that or start with Snake Man, but both ways are good. This way we get to kill Hard Man right away, because I hate Hard Man because he's got bees in his stage. No one likes bees. Let's be real. Of course, you can just do this. Just slide them off the screen. Then you don't have to fight them, because no one likes fighting bees. Oh. I guess we actually have to fight these two. They made it. So our mission, if we choose to accept it, is we have 53 minutes left in the stream. Can we beat Mega Man 3 in 53 minutes? Probably not by jumping into like a Hammer Joe's hammer, but I think we can do it. I think we can beat Mega Man 3 in 52 minutes before 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not, we'll probably still keep going until we finish this game, but... God, those goddamn monkeys are really annoying. They just like to jump back and forth, like monkeys do. One of the coolest things about Mega Man 11 is that they actually brought those construction mech guys back. That was such a cool surprise that they threw in one of the earlier levels. I think that was like, this game in Mega Man 11 is like the only game they've been in. Bam. And hard button is down. Also, I don't know why I'm still wearing these headphones. I was wearing them to hear Sean, but Sean's not here anymore, so I can't talk to Sean using my headphones anymore. Alright, so after Hard Man, we go and fight Top Man. I mean, realistically, you could start with Top Man if you wanted to. It's really easy to beat him without the Hard Knuckle, but it's just so much easier to beat him with the Hard Knuckle. Snipe this top dude up here. Yeah, we don't really need that extra life. Oh, that Met just is like, all right, I'm going to run at you, and we'll see if this actually works, and he just instantly dies. It's great. All right, let's see if I can do this part pro strat without getting hit. Oh. Oh my god, I actually did it. That move is actually really hard to pull off without getting hit by the top. Usually you have to get, like, at least absorb one of the tops. Also, I was way too far on that jump. Alright, let's see if we can do the pro strat again. Whack. Oh, we're gonna get hit by that top. Oh, we didn't get it. We did not do the pro strat twice in a row. In fact, we got hit twice. That's no good. Gotta grip the hard knuckle. Zoop. Ba-ba-boom. We got top spin, probably one of the worst abilities, because you have to sacrifice so much of your body, and it's a little bit tough to control. I think it's a lot worse than something like Charge Kick from Mega Man 5, which is, I think, the better of the two body abilities. So now we can sort of bask in the glory that is Shadow Man's music. I love the music both in Shadow Man stage and then Sparkman stage, which is the next stage we're going to go to. Like, they're two of my favorite themes from this game. Boom. Got Proto Man. So fun fact, these balloon guys, I see a lot of people who are new to this game. These balloon guys seem to always give them a bit of trouble, but most people don't realize that they are actually magnetic, so they are attracted by the magnet missiles. It's just way easier to dispose of them that way than to wait for them to cut down and shoot them. Let's see. So we got one life left. We're going to actually not... we're probably just going to die on purpose here, because we don't really have enough health to beat Shadow Man. And top spin is very limited, and if this fight is ridiculously difficult without it. So we want to make sure to have full health when we approach Shadow Man. And there we go! Shadow Man down! We lost about half our health doing that, so it's a good thing that we started over. So we got the Shadow Blade, but also the most useful ability in this whole game, Rush Machine. Yeah, Rush Marine. It is not very useful. There's not a whole lot of water, and when there is, you know, you're better off not using it. Now we got our boy Sparkman. This is my favorite music in the entire game. It's so good. In fact, I'm going to be quiet most of the stage because the music in this level is that good. We got to jam to the tunes, especially since it's really late. Oh my god, I fucked that part up. And now we gotta do this level over again. Shucks, we gotta listen to this badass music over again. I'm very disappointed. Today's been a bad day of Mega Man for me. I have not actually been performing really well in Mega Man today. I don't know what it is. Again, I think I'm out of practice. I haven't played... It's been a while since I've played these games, unfortunately. So I'm a little out of practice when it comes to Mega Man. But I still love them none the same. It's usually a point of contention, though. Like, a lot of times when I play this game, I don't ever try and speedrun it, because I'm usually not a speedrunner. But it's a point of pride for me that when I usually hit a continue, it really just means game over for me. I usually have to start over. So it's actually kind of odd that I'm running into this issue. Oh. That's weird. I've never stood on the edge of those platforms and not seen them move. So that's something new. You learn something new every day with Mega Man 3. There we go. Well, we'll use Rush Coil to actually get that. Alright, so we'll get the magnet missile. We probably don't need it, but it's just easier to do it this way. I mean, we're not going to use it at any other point in the stage anyways, so... Just to be safe, doing the safe strat. The safe strat fails, of course. I'm just playing bad today. Today's one of those days. Alright, we got 40 more minutes. Let's see if we can beat this game in 40 more minutes. That's usually what I do. I'm actually amazed that I went for the safe strat. Alright, so we got to get the Shadow Blades. That was my problem. I went for the safe strat, which I'm not as familiar with, as opposed to the not-so-safe path, which is just run through everything. And there we go, Shadow Man down, or Spark Man. So we only really have 3 more bosses. Snake Man will have to kill with the Buster, which is totally fine. He's a bit of a pushover. Quit out of Discord. Alright, Snake Man time. He's going down like Motown, as one would say. I know a lot of people love the Snake Man theme. I like it. It's okay. I don't love it, but I do think it's pretty cool. Again, it's a unique sounding song for the Mega Man series, for sure. Those Hammer Joes. They're the perfect evolution of Sniper Joes in the fact that that they're easier to kill and easier to dodge. They truly went for the superior upgrade there. be fair, Sniper Joes are actually a little bit easier to kill in Mega Man 2, but I just thought it was funny that, like, Hammer Joes are like, almost a de-evolution of those enemy types. Like, they made them Hammer guys so that they're easier to kill. Also, fun fact about Hammer Joes is that when I first played Mega Man 3, which was at a friend's house, which is the very first Mega Man game I played at a friend's house, the very first enemy I killed in Mega Man 3, very first enemy I killed in the series was a Hammer Joe. Because the very first stage I played was Needleman stage, which is never the place you want to start ever, 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 because it's really hard. Or I would say it's really hard if you don't have Needleman's weakness. Yeah, from the moment I played Mega Man 3, again, yeah, I hadn't played any other games in the series. I knew that it was a game I had to have. Again, but I told this story on Sean's stream, but I think I had to basically told my mom, like once I got home from my friend's place, Mom, we have to get this game. It's awesome. We got it literally the next day, and then I never put it down. It took a while to beat that game as a kid, though, because again, I didn't have the boss order back then, because again, the internet didn't exist, so you just couldn't look up a GameFAQs article. You couldn't just Google what the boss order is for the game or anything like that. You had to figure it out on your own. So it was actually really tough to figure out the boss order, and then you had to figure out the boss order for the additional bosses after the 8 Robot Masters. Then after that, you had to figure out the boss order or the weapon weaknesses for all the enemies in Wily's Castle, and it was a lot to figure out as a kid. It took weeks and weeks and weeks of playing the game to figure out, oh, I'm supposed to do it in this exact order and use these powers against these people. But it was such a cool experience just getting to go through and figuring all that stuff out. That was a lot of what was fun about Mega Man 3 back then. You don't really get that with a lot of games these days, because again, the mystery isn't there anymore. Unless you're reviewing a game and you're playing it sort of before the public has it, you don't really have the experience of playing a game before anyone else has it, or sort of has figured out the order, or you don't have a resource that just tells you the optimal way of doing things. Yeah, we'll get the hell. Alright, it's time for the water section. Time for Rush Marine to actually get its big break. To be fair, most of the time I actually don't don't use Rush Marine here, but I'm basically doing the stream safe strat, which is to use Rush Marine here. Come on, get up there. There we go. Oh my god, we ran out of power. We shouldn't have used Rush Marine. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, we're going to do this without Rush Marine. We really don't need it. I am a bit rusty, but we really don't need Rush Marine. The problem with this area, though, is there's just a lot of slowdown. Combined with the dragonflies, you can really get caught out of position really easily here. Oh no, that was the wrong move. Alright, we can do this. I swear. Oh my god. I say we don't need Rush Marine, and yet I keep dying. I told you I'm rusty. I'm rusty when it comes to this game. I remember last year when we did Extra Life and I played all 6 games. I had actually, before the marathon, I had actually played and beaten Mega Man 3 every day in a week. So I beat it 7 days in a row, essentially. So it's just weird coming back now, where this year I hadn't picked up this game in months. So it's a little bit more difficult to get back into. Like, the muscle memory isn't as pronounced as it was back then. There we go. Miss me. Oop. All right, here we go, Gemini Man. We got to use the search snake on him. He's actually a pretty easy boss. There is a bit of slowdown when you get the snake going, which is why you want to kind of wait till he runs into the snake, because then you get a couple of them on screen and it totally slows the game down. It's a little bit harder to navigate. But yeah, so Gemini Man down. We only got one more boss until we fight the other 8 Robot Masters, which we would have seen if you watched us play Mega Man 2, because they're the same ones. So last Robot Master, Needleman. I actually love Needleman stage. I think the cooler version of it is coming up when we do the 8 repeat bosses. But I do love the fact that you get the shot of the city in the background. It's kind of at like a construction site almost. Like, it's just a really cool set of visuals in the back, especially when you compare it to Mega Man 2 or even Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 had like really like plain backgrounds, and Mega Man 2 had cool backgrounds, but there wasn't a lot going on. Whereas Mega Man 3, it feels like the backgrounds are much more alive in this game. Like, it's much more of a lived-in world, and that sort of trend continues with the other Mega Man games later on, like Mega Man 4, 5, and 6. That's just, by the time you get to Mega Man 6, it looks like a completely different game when you compare them side by side. Just gotta get all the E-tanks. I mean, we're probably not going to need all 9 E-tanks, but we may as well get them. So here we are at Needleman. We're going to use the Gemini laser, which is a really annoying weapon to use because if you miss with it like that, you can't take another shot until it finishes cycling around the room, which then causes slowdown. There we go. It's really difficult to aim. And there we go. All the 8 robot masters are down. There we go. We got all the weapons. We even got Rush Jet. Rush Jet is probably like the most powerful version of Rush Jet in this game. Because in the other games, it sort of caps your movement, whereas with Rush Jet in this game, you can just kind of just go until your energy runs out. Although, to be fair, you can totally trick the game with the Super Arrow in Mega Man 5, sort of in the same way. Come on down here. There you go. So now, for those who have never played Mega Man 3 before, one of the coolest things about Mega Man 3 was the fact that all the Robot Masters from Mega Man 2 are in this game, and they basically are in repeat stages like this of 4 of the Robot Masters from Mega Man 3. So we got Sparkman, we'll go to Shadow Man stage again, Needle Man stage, and then of course Gemini Man stage. Which means we get more of this dope music. And what's cool too is like each of the levels, even though they have similar backgrounds and music, they are played very differently from each other. And they're basically designed around the idea that you have all the powers at this point. So it really allows them to play with the stage design, kind of like Wily's Castle. So it's actually, like, I really love that aspect about this. And this is the only game they did this with. They didn't do this with any of the other Mega Man games. So we're fighting Metal Man. Metal Man, allergic to magnet missiles because, you know, he's metal. And just like in Mega Man 2, he just stands there unless you act first. And there we go. Oh my god, so much slowdown. It's great. So we're low on health and we only have 1 life. There's a very real chance that we use an E-tank here. Of course, all the weapons that Quickman is weak against, of course it has to be the frickin' Gemini laser. Probably the worst type of weapon to combat his moveset. And he's down. Apparently the power of twins overcomes the power of quickness. Who knew? Alright, so we're going to move on to Gemini Man. Again, we really don't need to do this in any particular order. It's just whatever order we kind of feel like doing them in. So here we'll fight Bubble Man. And then I'm trying to think of the other Robot Master we fight here. I think it's Heat Man, maybe? I could be wrong, though. Oh, wait, no. It's Flash Man. That's who else we fight here. Because Flash Man's stage looks very similar to this stage. So obviously they just had to stick them together. Oh my god. We were on our last life and we just picked up 2 right there. That's really good luck. So Flashman, I believe, is Needles, if I'm not mistaken. Again, they have like really weird weaknesses. I don't understand why they're like this, but that's just how they work. So this section, we actually have to use Rush Marine. I mean, we could also use Rush Jet potentially if we wanted to, but for the most part, we really can just swim straight without having to get a lot of these power-ups, and we're totally fine. Like that. For some reason, they actually made the tougher marine, like underwater section in Gemini Man's proper stage than they did in this stage, which is bizarre to me. I was gonna say, Mega Man does not want to move from that that ladder. He's just kind of stuck there. The game just slows down when there's just too many of those things on screen at once. So we're up to Bubble Man. Bubble Man is weak to Shadow Blade. It's the closest thing to Metal Blades in this game. Of course we died, but that's okay. The main thing is we actually picked up 2 more lives. And Bubble Man is down. Alright, so we'll do Needle Man next. Alright, so we got Airman first. Airman, for some reason, Spark Shot. I don't understand it myself, but sure. Like, I guess air doesn't like electricity? I don't know. I don't know if there's actually any, like, sound logic behind that, or it's just made up Mega Man logic. Alright, so we gotta do this again, which is fine. We just picked up a life to boot, so... Again, I'm gonna be more liberal using the E-Tanks than I probably would normally be. So we don't have to, hoard them all to the end. Alright, once again, we will use the Spark Shot. Alright, we're not going to actually get any energy when this is over, so we may as well just use this now. There we go. Like, we're going to get weapon energy instead. Which is perfect, because we want it for Rush Jet. And now, we get to one of the laggiest parts in this entire game, where you kind of just have to fly over this giant chasm. Of course, lots of enemies everywhere, combined with the fact that you're flying can lead to some trouble. Like that. I'm actually amazed that we got out of that situation, because that was a little weird. So we can sort of just fly pretty close to the top. We don't want to grab all the energy pellets, because if we do and we die, we won't be able to complete this part, and we'll basically have to jump in the pit 3 times, essentially, in order to get enough health back. We've got this giant Met. He's so adorable. And again, I love sort of the way that they changed this stage in particular, because it has the city at night. Like, it looks really, really, really cool. If memory serves, I think it's Heatman. Nope, Crashman. Actually, I don't remember what Crashman's weakness is. So this should be fun. No. Nope. Yeah, it does more than the Buster, at least. We got that going for us. There we go. We got him. Crashman's just a little bit more difficult to deal with when you don't have the air shot. Here we go, our last stage before we go to Wily's castle. Oh my god, I held the right direction way too early. Alright, let's do this again. Yeehaw! Alright, so we got Woodman. His weakness, believe it or not, I believe is the Shadow Blades. But I could be wrong. It's either that or the Needle Cannon. And we're just going to use an A-Tank. We don't really have to, but again, I'm just being liberal about it so we don't have to start over. We're going to have plenty of E-Tanks for Wily when we get there, which is the main thing. And we still died. We used an E-Tank and we still died. Oh my god, that's bad. Alright, we'll use the Needle Cannon this time. I'm pretty sure it does about the same amount of damage and it fires faster. Oh my god, I jumped and he got me in midair. Oh my god, we actually continued. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, we got an extra life. I don't know how much that's actually going to help me here, but... There we go, got through the leaf shields. And let's see if we can actually finish the stage. There we go. We're on to the boss. The last boss, which is Heatman. And I don't remember what his weakness is. So we're gonna start out with Shadow Blade and hope it works. Oh. Is it Shadow Blade? Ah, whatever. We're gonna figure it out. It's been so long since I've done this, I forgot all these robot weaknesses. Aha! It is Shadow Blade. I knew it. It's just because there's no, this is the first Mega Man game with no ice or water power. So it's weird to fight a fire enemy with basically blades made out of shadows. I guess shadows actually put out flames, I guess, because it's cold. It's cold in the shadow. I don't know. That's me trying to make sense of Mega Man logic, which doesn't exactly work. So here we go. We're going to fight Proto Man or Break Man. Oh no! Right after we received the last element, because we were gathering all the elements in order to fix Gamma, Wily ran off with Gamma, the robot we were trying to fix. Gamma, of course, is like a peacekeeping robot that Wily and Light were co-developing, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool that they had like that element of the story built in. Kind of like what they did with Mega Man 11. They did something cool with the story with Mega Man 11. So it's really cool that they had something like this even back then. All right, we're gonna just grab this extra life for shits and giggles, I guess, because we got enough rush coil to go around. Also, another jamming track. This is my second favorite song from this game is this track. It's really good. Some might say even the better of the two Wily themes. That's fact. I said it so on stream, so clearly it must be true. There's one of the E-tanks to make up for one of the ones we used. Also, yes, I realize we're going over stream time, but you know what? We're fucking finishing this game, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna finish Mega Man 3 before I go to bed. I am not leaving this unfinished. So the only powers we've used so far are Rush Jet and Crush Coils. We may as well grab both. So now we got this really dumb boss fight with this turtle. We basically just throw the Shadow Blade at him until he dies. He kind of reminds me of the boss in Mega Man 1 that you fight underwater as well. I think that he's trying to... It's supposed to be like a throwback to that boss. Like it hit the damn thing. Holy shit. There we go. Again, out of practice. Grab the Shadow Blade. And we probably don't need that extra life. We already got 4. And this won't be the last time we get extra lives either. Of course, we are coming up on what is probably the hardest boss in this entire game. Besides Shadow Man with Buster only. We've got the demon, the stone demon guy thing. I can't remember his proper name. He has an actual name. Whatever. So we need the Shadow Blade for this guy. Oh wait, I forgot. His weakness is hard knuckle. What am I doing? I'm too used to some of the strats people use with the auto fire command that involves Shadow Blade. I mean, to be fair, he's actually weak to Shadow Blade too, but it does less points of damage than the hard knuckle does. If you can somehow get 2 hard knuckles off on this boss, it's really easy. We'll wait to take one more hit before we use an E-Tank. Oh my god, we should have used the E-Tank. I don't know what I was thinking. I forgot how much damage you take from those. Well, we may as well grab this while we're here. Alright, we're gonna use Hard Knuckle from the start, because we would have actually, if we would have used this on the first phase, like we were supposed to, instead of the Shadow Blade, we actually wouldn't have died there, because we would have finished it one cycle faster. Also, I don't know why the hell I jumped into that. And we'll use our E-Tank, get it out of the way. Boo, 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 boo. Do-do-do, do-do-do. And of course, the weapon energy we're out of is the Hard Knuckle, which is the only weapon that can break those blocks. Luckily, we really don't need Hard Knuckle again until the final boss, so it really doesn't matter that we don't have any left. Because we don't even really need it on the repeat fights. So we're going to use Top Spin here, and I show you guys a really cool trick. So this is actually a callback to the Mega Man 1 boss where you fight Mega Man's clone. Well, there's 3 clones this time, but at the start of the fight, the clone at the top is always the correct clone, and they die in one hit to Top Spin. So there you go. Okay, so what do we need for weapons? Okay, let's get a whole bunch of Hard Knuckle, because we don't need it for this fight, but we will need it for the final fight. And then we will sort of gear up on the other 2 that we need for these fights. And let's fill this up now with Hard Knuckle. And here we have the original 8 Robot Masters that we fought. We're going to leave the one in the bottom right-hand corner for last because it's Shadow Man. Well, I probably shouldn't have jumped and shot that. This is probably the place where we'll actually use the most E-Tanks, because some of these fights can actually be quite difficult without them. There we go. Just had to wait for him to get on the ground. So Magnet Man, we can actually use Magnet Man's weakness against him, which is the Spark Shot. Apparently electricity hurts magnets. Who knew? So Gemini Man, we switch to Snakes. It's a good thing we conserve some snakes because we will need them for later. Hardman. We can sort of go all out against them because we really don't need Magnet Missile beyond this point. Top Man down. Again, we're not going to fuck with Shadow Man just yet. Snake Man. We can actually use Snake Man's weakness against him, which is the Needle Cannon. And since we're not going to need it anywhere else, because we got more than enough use out of it with the other Robot Masters, we can just use it on him. And this one is Sparkman. Alright, so the last one, we got Shadow Man, which is always the toughest one to do, unfortunately. At least we've got full top spin, so this shouldn't be an issue. If we do run out, or if we die for whatever reason, then it can be tough. But, nope, we killed him, no problem. And now we can sort of refill. We need top spin for the final boss. And then we need snakes. Alright, so we don't need magnet missiles. We do need hard. We'll just grab Gemini, because why not? So we're going to just hop under here. Use Search Snakes to get Dr. Wily's under cannon. And then from here, I usually use Rush Jet. You don't really have to use Rush Jet. I think Shadow actually works just fine too. But Rush Jet looks so much cooler. It works really well, and I think it's actually the safer strat of the two strats. So there we go. Dr. Wily's defeated. Or is he? He's not actually defeated. We actually gotta fight him again. Alright, time for the last boss. We gotta fight Gamma. So we need... Let's just fill up on Rush Jet because it will actually come in handy later. A lot of this is stuff we really don't even care about. This is just in case we die, pretty much. Okay, so phase 1, we actually use the Shadow Blades. Phase 2 can be where it can be a bit tricky, where we really only need to use top spin on him. But we need to get into a good position to do that. So rather than fucking around, I usually just use a Rush Jet. and then topspin. And then there we go. Mega Man 3 has been defeated. And you know what? Sean Capri didn't believe me. He didn't believe I could beat it before the end of the stream. Well, guess what, Sean? I didn't beat it before the end of the stream because it ended, or it was supposed to end 15 minutes ago. But doesn't matter. We're just going to gloat anyways. So when the credits pop up, we're gonna take a picture for old Capri-san, Sean Capri himself. I'm gonna move the microphone back and be like, oh, there we go. We're gonna take a picture. I can't really do that and hold the phone at the same time, I guess. Let's go this way. I'm so bad at taking photos. We're gonna wait till this goes through. I'm gonna take another picture. Alright, here we go. Alright, we took enough pictures. I now have to send Sean Capri, if you're watching this, I have to send you a fancy note saying, hey, by the way, I beat this. There we go. Y'all bore witness to me tweeting Sean Capri that yes, I did finish Mega Man 3 before the end of the stream. We're gonna chill out, so I'm gonna give special thanks to everyone, of course. Thank you everyone, of course, for checking that both out the stream, as well as the video on demand available on game-moose.com when this does post, which probably won't be posting until the weekend, probably. So if you want to check all the cool moments of all the cool runs today and tomorrow, you can check them out this weekend. Game-moose.com/video is the place you want to go for that. It's the easiest way to find the videos. You can also, of course, check out the stream tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, I guess. I'll be back at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel right here, twitch.tv/Ryan Turford, going playing through some more games for 13 more hours because I'm a crazy person. And maybe some change because we'll go over again like tonight. To be fair, we were starting late today, so in a way, we actually went the correct amount of time. Last but not least, of course, this is for this whole stream. The whole reason we're here, of course, is for Extra Life. So you can check out my donation page below in my Twitch description, which is extra-life.org/participant/Ryan Turford. If you're interested in donating, you can check out all the information about that there. Again, I would love it if you donate, but totally cool if you don't, and you can totally hang out. We're cool. We're cool. Anyways, thank you very much for watching the stream. We're out for the night, and I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon. Get hyped, everybody.